pick up on and start finding some whip punishment.
Yeah, Jojo Taro is angry.
Damn, son. My bad.
Applying this pressure. Yeah, good job getting the parry up, or else that drive bar got disappeared. But look at this drive, the overhead. Knew he was gonna go for something like that.
Oh my god. No way. I'm gonna bait him with the drive rush throw. Whoa. Very brave. So lit. Oh, counter perfect? Wow, didn't even have to spend bar. Three perfects. That was another double perfect, but he like triple perfect. What like what is that? Wow, what a double perfect.
Didn't recognize it at time or just didn't get the input out. Instead, Punk abuses
Yeah, I
it.
actually agree with Punk not spending any meter. He wouldn't have been able to kill, so it's better to keep the resources.
But now a very early drive rush crouch jab. And now
Oh, damn, this whiff punish. Come back?
More pressure. It's going to be the throw that does get teched. Pounding him down is.
Oh my god, what was that?
Backing up a little bit now, just trying to make him come to him while he builds back that drive gauge above the 3-bar threshold now.
No.
The delay
No
on the
comeback.
dive gauge.
This guy is really crazy the way he's playing. Very tough. The neutral game is really tough. Oh! A draw game through timeout? I've never had that happen. What was that? Ooh, clutch that one. Tanzania. I just can't believe I got that. Whoa, that was an interesting sequence. Got him! Let's go!
That's a fucking joke. I'm not gonna look! He knows I'm gonna jab to bait it, so he does one after. Do you know what I mean? Jimmy's not good at this game. He's not good at Street Fighter. He's a fucking scrub, bro. Fucking winds me up. I can't play this guy seriously. I can't take him seriously. Do you know what's happening? I'm not mashing against him. Because I'm trying to fucking play. Fucking scrub. Then winds me up, bro. He winds me up. He's not a fucking player, bro. He's a YOLO little fucking piece of shit.
No CPT today, no. Next week.
Shows that he knows. He must listen to me, bro. He must listen to me, man. He must listen to me, bro. I'm at again, for fuck's sake. This fucking dude, bro. It's a fucking scrub. That's his back because he knows I'm going to wait for a fucking match. Fucking scumbag. Fucking game winds me up. Fucking shit to me. Always the fucking shit. Fucking scrub! This guy's not good at the game. You try and play with him, he plays like a scrub. He's not good. He's not fucking good at this game. He's been beating bums, bro. Being beaten bums.
Those EXT
when Street Fighter 6 comes out, I'm gonna beat you 10-0 again. You know that. I'm gonna fucking ruin you. Bro, you fucking scrub.
And will forever be my nemesis in 5.
Jesus, bro. I'm trying to play the game here. I might as well just play like a YOLO bum against you, Jimmy. Fucking hell, this guy's turd, bro. Round 1. Fucking turd, man. Fight.
Smash Vegeta, pass on Cammy, yeah. It'd be like that sometimes, guys. I mean, it'd be like that really rarely. You gotta be that person. But it'd be like that sometimes. I don't care. I don't care. Very unfortunate for him. What was that? Did I just get a double perfect parry on both the projectile and her hit?
Kills you.
Yo, what's up, guys? Good to see you.
Again, right? Another 40-0.
Let's do this. Another day, another stream. Day 4 Street Fighter League. Let's do this.
It would be Juicy Joe versus Valmaster.
Jimmy
But for
Wow,
now,
Jimmy
it is all
Wow.
about that anchor match. First to three.
Jimmy Wow, Jimmy Wow. Ornament, my man, thank you so much for the 13 months, my man. Hope you're doing great.
Teams about to battle it out for the big 20 points.
And I love this. Killzoo has got all the freedom now to play as
Let's take a look. I mean, this is actually perfect timing. Angry Bird versus Killzoo. I'm super interested in this matchup specifically. How does he play this?
Absolutely, let's go Killzoo. A bit aggressive at the beginning. We start playing with the fan game. Of course, walk back is a bit too far to get hit by potential.
I found it interesting. Angry Bird is just super passive right now. I think that's a big mistake, but we'll see.
That was counter hit. So try to press a button. Killzoo successful.
Oh, beautiful movement from Killzoo right there. Walk in, walk out. Smelt that a big whiff was coming. It's all been Killzoo so far, Damascus.
The round massively in his favor right now. And he's just slowing down, waiting to see what Angry Bird is up to. He was trying to go for the
Yeah, so Angry Bird is playing this slow, and he's absolutely never in a position to do damage, right? So my analysis so far is you have to rush down Mai or else you're just gonna get destroyed. And right now we're in another round where Ryu is just not doing anything.
Oh my god, Killzoo.
So yeah, guys, this is just horrible matchup. I can assure you, like, this matchup should just never be played. Like, look at this. Okay, now let's see if you can actually turn this one around.
Pressing some buttons, Killzoo happy to wait, looking to hit that 10 fierce.
Wow, the conversion, not mucking about. Is Angry Bird gets some breathing room, gets the momentum in this first battle.
Let's see if you can make the comeback.
Plus 14 here, plus 15. Walk block. Oh!
There we go. Angry Bird, good comeback, good comeback. It's actually murder. And it looked so bad for Angry Bird right there, right?
But you know, Killzoo was looking to force his way back in. One round each. Killzoo hitting on 3 bars though.
Drive rush behind the head though. Behind the button. Rival nothing.
And you can see what Killzoo does, but what he
Is he Killzoo turned a situation where he was just passive into a free Oki. Didn't even spend the OD fans. Just regular fans was good enough. This is the major problem, you know? This is a major problem.
DP, no, it's nowhere near enough. Oh!
Like, look at this. I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, where did Angry Bird go wrong? The answer is he didn't immediately kill Mai. And that's kind of sad. If Angry Bird turns this one around, then I'd be shocked. And even the second round, he was actually had a massive disadvantage. The only reason why he was able to turn it around was because he was able to overcome the guessing game. The guessing game, he happened to guess right in some key moments, but that's it. But overall, like, on average, he's just not going to get those guesses that he needs.
Frame trap him because Killzoo is pressing behind his minus normals. Absolutely.
Prezagita, by the way, good to see you. Carlos, Marsivnair, Neva, Waishan Chan, Raul, what's up?
For a fact that Angry Bird
What is a drive cancel in beginner terms? How do you do it? I know drive rush, but in terms of drive cancel,
backdashing, letting Angry Bird whiff. So far, no.
well, a drive rush spends 1 bar of drive gauge, right? A drive cancel is when you're canceling a button, like a move, the recovery of a move into a drive rush. That costs 3 meter. Like this. This was a drive rush cancel right here.
Angry Bird thought he would overextend. The jab was there. Oh, nice.
And you see again, right, another option represented by Killzoo. This time he delays crouch medium kick, knowing that Angry Bird is looking for something else, and now we...
No friend or no family member calls me Jimmy, by the way. Jimmy is actually exclusively used. Wow, that was an interesting juggle.
Hit in the corner from Angry Bird. We've seen 3 different conversions from him now.
I don't think I've ever seen this conversion.
Is this Ryu? There's the crouching medium punch behind the minus normals.
Yeah. So we will punish this time, but Angry Bird is still in observation mode for now, looking to stay at the right range.
Yeah,
I'm actually shocked. Angry Bird is getting so many opportunities because KillsU is just not using the OD fan to gain the advantage. Instead, he's trying to play the footsies, and Angry Bird is hanging in there pretty well with that strategy.
And that's a lot of drive gauge taken, of course, so Angry Bird now burned out.
But yeah, even with the right guesses, this is all of a sudden a situation where he can easily lose still. And there we go, he lost.
Tried to back throw it, but because it was off of a drive rush, I don't think he pressed it. Was it off of a light, though? Drive rush light?
Dundee, good to see you on YouTube. Canaris, what's up?
Reacted too late.
My family calls me Big Jim.
That was nasty.
I did tell the story of how Jimmy came to be. It's basically
Ooh, this hurts.
an abbreviation of a silly nickname that I made a long time ago, where I combined the nicknames of two of my friends into one. But that nickname is too long for, I think it was for Xbox, so I abbreviated as Jimmy, and I happen to keep it. So there is no real meaning behind the name Jimmy.
Successfully gets another round. It is 2-0 for the Frenchman.
Oh man, but I really like, the more I look into this matchup right here, the more I know, I understand.
He walks back, so he keeps being out of my range.
This is simply not a match that you want to play with Ryu.
Level 3 from Might is plus 19, so after the dash it's only plus 1, but in CA it's plus 20. So you get one extra frame, that crouching medium punch is going to trade, and Angry Bird pressing the immediate light and ready with the trade combo was KillsU.
But Angry Bird is playing the footsies pretty well, you know? KillsU, as I said, a bit confusing to me that he's not throwing a lot of fans. But still, he doesn't even need to do that. That's the crazy part about it. He doesn't even need to do that. Oh!
Yeah, he's not getting the fans at all. Yep, another parry. This time it's blocked. Angry Bird trying to keep that Mai at bay. Just walking away. Or he tried, but he got completely met.
Fans.
Angry Bird trying to stay away from the fans, but KillsU.
As I said, the only redeeming factor is at least Mai is hot, so even when you're losing, you can't be too upset about it, you know? I'd rather lose to Mai than to Honda.
He needs a big response, get some confidence back on his side, but I don't like that whiff crouching medium punch from Angry Bird.
KillsU is on point with his conversions and everything, but if we analyze, maybe I'll analyze this set just so you see what the problem is in this matchup. The problem is mostly that Angry Bird has to be guessing right a lot more than KillsU in order to get the victory. So on average, KillsU is just going to be winning. Right now, it's match point KillsU. Right there, he got the opening. So right now, he has the advantage, lost the advantage right away. Now the fans are there. And now every single fan throw is Oki for KillsU.
Oh my god, yeah, big.
But this is a big one though. That's actually a good position for Angry Bird right now.
Angry Bird looking to put KillsU in a situation where the last decision is that important.
Okay. Angry Bird is back there.
Ain't no way.
But yeah, I feel so I feel like this is really one thing that I'm gonna be testing is possibly trying to playing slower like Angry Bird, like really slow, and seeing what kind of results I'm getting. But I'd be shocked if I get better results.
Not looking good for Team Aegis. Angry Bird smells blood.
Yeah, little parry, he's waiting, not really taking risks against the fan. In really risk-averse approach from Angry Bird. Ever since he got caught by the crouch medium kick, KillsU activate level 1. You know what? No fans at all, brother. Let me keep the pressure on. Kinzu looking to put him into the corner. Angry Birds talking one bar anyway, forced to block.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Trying to not press the button. Biding his time. He's blocking. He's not pressing button.
Oh my god, Angry Bird. What was that?
Angry Bird, little panic button maybe there.
Yeah.
Is it Angry Bird or the other bird that used to make Ken?
Confident and started
Angry
off
Bird
well,
used to
but
play
Kilzy
Ken.
clawed it back.
Now we're back onto the neutral game. Kills not taking many risks, and Angry Bird waiting. Yep. A bit of fireball game. We don't really see Angry Bird activating Veg in charge in this situation as well, right? He just wants to go in, walk back into the stand field. Big boy damage. He does not want to spend the 3 bars just yet. And now he's the one under pressure.
Yeah, don't try and escape my DRC situation, says Kills you. Point him maybe up back in. But the donkey kick. Switching.
Oh, that was fantastic. Wow, what a jab interrupt right there. Oh, I love that. That was great from Angry Bird.
Bro, if he can take
I can't believe actually Angry Bird is turning this one around. Guys, am I just wrong on the matchup being incredibly one-sided?
Nice check again, and then the roundhouse afterwards. Don't try and Hado. Nice backdash to get away from the hop and the solar plexus possibility.
All right. Gets the throw. Angry Bird really difficult. Yeah, he burns himself out, of course. Does not want to stay under pressure. But now the fun game becomes even scarier.
Not one overhead has been hit on Killzy's side. Oh, nice drive rush behind the whiff normal. I like that cheeky stuff. Too close.
Yeah, and he goes to level 3, of course, to delay.
The level 3 is going to delay the recovery. Maybe he actually gets the stun here as well. I think Killzy can still get stunned.
Gets the throw, testing now maybe. Meaty, no. We keep the pressure on. He's trying, alright.
Uh-oh.
Now that could be big, Sengan. That could be big. He's getting an opening again. Goes straight down.
No.
Go straight.
If he had done, by the way, in this range, he could have done light donkey kick after the OD fireball. Light donkey kick into the level 3. You can really tell Angry Bird is not a real player.
Miscalculated the spacing. Killzy was ready to punish straight away. The Maskers, what did we do?
Pretty sure a light donkey kick was the right conversion.
0 for the second time over Team NIP. Ladies and gentlemen, for the people watching us, this has been the most exciting Street Fighter League EU has ever been, and we absolutely love the action. And
No, the matchup isn't 50-50. If Ryu has to guess 10 50-50s correctly in order to win, but Mai only has to guess 5 50-50s in order to win, then the matchup isn't 50-50. It's heavily in Mai's favor. And the guessing game, by the way, like for anyone who's like confused about this, guessing game is always part of Street Fighter. Whoever is complaining about that truly doesn't understand Street Fighter. Street Fighter has always been a game with a lot of Oki scenarios like that, and they are fundamentally guesses.
The level 3s have cost NIP some serious points, but I want to talk about how incredible Killzy played that matchup. Set up the conditioning behind the minus normals versus Angry Bird.
Are you wearing your wedding ring on the... Yeah, on my right hand. Is that not normal? Let me see. I think maybe different countries handle this differently.
There's a 4-frame gap, which means if Angry Bird, who knows that you can't dash forward and press a medium on the normal level 3, it's going to trade. It's a trap. He set it up and was immediately ready to capitalize off it. So many high-level situations in that set. Super, super nuanced. I can nerd about this all day, but I have to hear from Team Aegis Damascus. I want to hear what Logan has to say, what questions he has for a buzzing. It's got to be a buzzing Team Aegis, right, Logan?
Absolutely, an enormous 40 points on the board for Team Aegis, and you know, great play, but you also need a bit of luck sometimes as well, don't you, on your side, and everything seemed to go right for you then. Kills you. A fantastic result for the team.
Of course, against a player like this, you always need like little luck. I think like at the beginning of the season, the luck wasn't on our sides. So now the momentum start to shift for us. I hope it will continue until the playoffs. So I'm very happy and proud of my team.
That is a huge result, and of course, It puts you on 170 points. That puts you level.
Let me see.
NIP after that performance. You're looking to push into those top 2 places. As you said, did you think you were going to get the 40 points today? That's got to exceed all of your expectations, Crimson.
Honestly, like right now, the level overall in this league is really close, so everything can happen. So yeah, we were aiming for the 40 points, and we will keep doing that.
Oh yeah, so I just asked ChatGPT about wedding rings. In the US, it's always the left hand and the ring finger.
For the next match.
And in Germany, it is the right hand. So
Forward the lineup,
so yeah.
game in yourself in the mid position.
That's quite interesting.
For the run back there against
I'm actually happy I'm wearing it on the right hand just because I'm left-handed.
3 or 4 years
So I don't have anything on the hand that I need the most when I fight Mai, you know? Nothing's in the way there.
Really happy of the performance of everyone. Like Gamain play amazing.
Are you in Germany? Yeah, I'm German. Limited Ches. You can tell by my perfect German. Ja, wunderbar.
Up that performance with the 10 points and the big win against Phenom.
Man, your English is super good though. Thank you. Thank you.
Did you feel,
my English is pretty wunderbar.
Yeah, of course. The atmosphere was really good in the team.
I'm just kidding. I do speak German. German is my main language. Yeah.
Now we will push forward.
How long do you think Capcom can leave Street Fighter 6 like that before people dropping off the game? I mean, I don't think anything is gonna happen anytime soon. The game is.
I don't even remember. We just played.
I actually want to say, unfortunately, in a good state.
Special, so we just, as you said, we lost many points.
But a lot of things just could be better. We always have to compare to other games, and in terms of the fighting game space, Street Fighter is doing fine. So I don't think Street Fighter 6 is going anywhere, even if Capcom abandons the game.
Work in your favor so that you get the big 40 points.
And I think that is actually the most concerning part for me personally. I think as a content creator, for example, it's kind of rough because there's really there could be more stuff to talk about if Capcom really cared to give us updates, even just skins, you know, anything to keep the interest up from a creator perspective. And also player perspective, obviously, right?
Depending on the result, 20 points either way. It could be
Japan is dominating the Street Fighter, Street Fighter's main market is Japan, clearly, right? And I think as a result, they don't care as much.
Howdy guys and Jimmy, keep getting in and out of High Master rank, but I really focus on gameplay rather than rank. Keep it up, Jimmy.
Any one of them, so yeah.
A huge result for Aegis.
Yo, Abdullah Khalid, my man. Thank you so much for the 3 months. Hope you're doing great. Keep getting in and out of High Master rank. Really? That's really good. Have I? Wait a minute. When was the last time I played you?
I remember
High Master really good. And yeah, keep focusing on that gameplay. You'll automatically see better results.
Continue to happen. We've got a big matchup, a must-win for Team.
Jimmy currently googling like a madman. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Team match. We'll be back on the other side of this short break.
6 months ago. Where are you High Master 6 months ago? I kind of forget. Yeah, right? See that? Yo, Janai, good to see you. I'm doing fantastic. Hope you're doing great as well, my man. Jimbos, what's your real name? My real name is Ali. اسمي علي عباس. In no way. But Cerebral, good to see you, by the way. I mean, Killzoo, by the way, Cerebral. Killzoo has always been a very good player. Even in the Street Fighter V era, he was basically the only player that I knew who played Karen on a similar level to Punk. So that was saying something. Now, you have him playing Mai almost exclusively, right? And he's successful because she's really, really good, right? So yeah, it's I mean, obviously Killzoo is doing great with Mai, but he was also doing good with Jury. I don't know, man. Cerebral, I gotta tell you, I don't know how much Angry Bird has been playing lately, but for him to think that Ryu is a great choice against Mai kind of tells me that he's not been playing a lot. Just giving you my honest thoughts here, okay? Wow, these Ghosts and Goblins stuff is hilarious. Oh, wow, I never really look into the World Tour stuff because it's really not that interesting to me. But man. Maluma, what's up? Everyone been seeing so many tournaments happening in Japan almost every day over there. No, he said before the game he needs to bite the bullet and play his Ryu even at this stage if he wants to make him tournament ready. Okay. I mean, fair enough. I just really think Mai clearly has the upper hand against Ryu. So if Mai has the upper hand against Ryu, then and you can play multiple characters. Okay, if you want to be like, okay, I want to focus on one character only, fair enough. But yeah, that's what you get. So even if you think that Mai is kind of broken, this specifically is not a good match for Ryu. It's really like that, and you can really see that in it could have been any matchup, right? So is it really Mai, or is it just, well, Ryu not being a particularly good character against this against Mai? So I don't think Killzoo is the problem. And to be fair, if Mai, this is something I keep coming back to, if Mai was such an excellent choice, why does pretty much every Mai player out there have another character in their arsenal that they regularly use? I just think about that. If I'm like a player and I have like Mai picked up as my secondary or even main choice, if she was that blatantly broken, why would I ever even consider switching to a different character? I simply wouldn't. So she's not, I mean, she's great. I think she's the best character in the game, but I don't think it's fair to say that she's incredibly blatantly broken. I don't think it's that really
please, if you don't mind.
I don't think it.
I've gone for one that I've been quite new to because I'd never.
I don't think that's how it really is, you know?
You know what? I'm gonna learn to play one.
Between Ryu, Ken, and Akuma against Mai, who you see have the best chance?
Let's talk about the command grab, guys. Like in Street Fighter, traditionally, you can take a friend.
Probably Akuma, but Ken might be a great choice as well. I think both Akuma and Ken would do better than Ryu.
Command grab, and the properties of a command grab are very different to that which you see in a normal grab. It is a grab, but it's executed usually.
They don't want to use lose brain cells by exclusively playing Mai, Jimmy. Yeah, that's kind of like saying, hey, I'm not going to throw fireballs against Zangief because I like to play with honor, so I play with my fists and not with cheap fireballs. It sounds great until you think for just a second, then you realize it's complete bullshit, okay? No, cerebral. Players are not avoiding Mai because they're losing brain cells. No. I can assure you, if you're a competitive player, then your main goal is to win. It does not matter how you get that win. It really does not matter how you get that win. If you can give players a character where you literally just press a button to see the win screen, they will use that character. They're not gonna be like, oh no, I don't like to win like that because I want to stay sharp, so I play with the character that doesn't have the win button. No competitive player ever says that.
Joker Jokes might go up, right? Because he's one of the only other people who has.
Yo, Gorilla Dude. You're considering buying the Corsair hitbox.
Ed or Cammy for the Ryu?
I think Ed.
I was thinking that too.
I mean, I don't really have a controller with low profile buttons. I think I tried one at some point. I think the Furin that I used to have, I think I had like keycaps that could be put on that were low profile, but I didn't like that very much, to be honest. So for me, there was really no problem, but for you, maybe this is going to be an issue. I can't tell you, like they stick out pretty similarly to my Furin. At least I didn't notice any major difference. Also because the corners are rounded and they go really low, when you slide your finger across, I don't really want to give you bullshit information here. If low profile keycaps is a necessity for you, you might have a problem with the controller. I want to be honest, because the keycaps, you can't easily replace them. The format is from Corsair. These are not. I don't think you can easily replace the keycaps yourself with like a different brand or something like that. So I don't know. You'd have to test it yourself.
At the start of the show, we highlighted some of the.
Did Capcom delay the release of Alex? No, they didn't. People were just like coping hard and hoping that Alex would be releasing early, which is not the case.
Exciting tournaments and one of the funniest tournaments on here.
Of course, the last few years for you have been great competitively. You've upped your levels in your local region.
They made Alex release earlier, actually.
Here you are as part of Street Fighter League Europe. In terms of representing your region, your country, how proud do you feel to be able to do that here at Street Fighter League?
What controller are you currently using, Gorilla Dude? Look, I don't need to sell you anything. I'm not partnered with Corsair. I happen to get their controller because, like, I reached out to them because I liked the controller. So I got my unit for free and I'm using it, but voluntarily. There's no money. There's no link that I can give you that will benefit me. So really, I'm trying to give you as much unbiased opinion as possible here.
The rest of you play today if you want to.
For me,
in the away end,
it's a great controller.
Your opponents, guys.
But yeah, you're right. It would be good if you could test it out. It's hard to say.
In the hunt for points, players have been stepping up, but they haven't been able to close. Let's welcome our home team Can they turn this advantage in their favor and convert to some points on the leaderboard? Let's welcome Goliath.
I'd love for you to try the Victrix Pro. I really love it. Yeah, maybe I'll actually enjoy that a lot as well.
Next up, let's welcome in Chuck.
1.5mm total travel time. Okay. Janai, my skin condition is really good. Ever since I overcame this bacterial infection that I had a couple of weeks ago. Actually, I should look it up again when that was, but it was like a month ago, right? My condition has been rapidly improving, so the injections that I've been taking that were really ineffective the first 2 months, I'm pretty sure they have kicked in. I'm not actually taking any cortisone creams at the moment, and my skin is still stable. So this is the best state that I've been in a long time. I'm very happy about that. I was so concerned a couple of weeks ago, but very stable at the moment. I'm happy.
We had this discussion with the boys.
Like, it's been a long time since I felt this good. I'm getting a lot of sleep in. My skin isn't itchy. My skin looks good mostly. I mean, it's not perfect, but who cares? It doesn't have to be perfect. But it's not bothering me at all at the moment, so that's great.
It's just about composure.
Just keep sticking with what's working. Don't overthink it. Try and close things.
Yeah, Gorilla Dude, I can tell you Rapid Trigger feels amazing. But one thing that I've also figured out, by the way, is the Rapid Trigger apparently, but I still need to test this a little bit more thoroughly. Maybe I'm running an old firmware on the controller. I have not looked up what firmware I'm running at the moment. Maybe I should do that soon. But Rapid Trigger cannot be combined with the actuation settings. So if you want your actuation to be different, like how much do you have to press the button down in order for it to trigger? If you do that, that is only available, it seems like, at least to me, when Rapid Trigger is deactivated. But to me, Rapid Trigger is a game changer. I think it's really good. So you definitely lose that functionality, at least on my controller so far. So something to also consider if the actuation setting is important to you.
To the commentary desk and find out what these lineups look like with F-Word and show you Senga.
Also, you'll take 2 hours to configure, unless you're smarter than Jimmy, which is not a hard thing to be.
Possible after this, but it becomes an insurmountable gap if they cannot rack up.
I can't even disagree with that.
And I like that. We didn't say that, but I said to myself, these guys don't really have a...
Can't even disagree with that.
First with Gali is a very strong pick, I feel. So called that, and then Wasim, we got the rest pretty much.
Yeah. Abdullah Khalid, my man, emotes are coming. Okay, I've been thinking about that as well.
Kind of going first.
I'll be working on that, okay?
For Team Goliath Gaming,
you're right.
Weren't expecting that. It'd be interesting to see who they
send. Chuck said in his interview.
We definitely need better emotes and stuff.
Why did he say that in the interview?
He said it in the interview last time they played, right? And when he went up, and it kind of showed a little bit when he played.
Hypothetical, all things being equal between both competitors, perfectly matched skill. Mai beats Ryu 9 out of 10 times. She's a better designed character, frame data, normal, special moves, walk speed.
Cammy, maybe Joker Joe.
I don't think I would say 9 out of 10 times, but I do think that Mai might be like, honestly, a 7-3 matchup. I think it's not... I think it genuinely... I know people might be complaining because Ryu is such a great character when I'm saying, hey, we might actually have a 7-3 matchup with Mai.
You're looking to set the expectations and...
I'll try to play it more like Angry Bird and see if I can actually see results. I don't think I will, but we'll see.
To play first, to show that they can count on me. And I prepare a lot for all of the Goliath team. So, yeah.
The controller you're using, Jimmy, did it take a while to learn? You mean switching from arcade stick to leverless? That will take you a while. A lot of skills took a long time to develop properly. And I'm still, in some ways, I'm still weaker in certain regards, you know?
Jobby, can you please confirm your character and your control type?
My not as bad as awesome in Street Fighter 5. That was 9-1.
In this counter pick.
So
Chris
not
J.
long ago, I was playing one of Africa's finest lins. You know, in
You
the
think
matchup,
the
I
Ryu
wasn't doing too
Dalsa
well.
matchup was a 9-1?
It's like we went like even.
I really think people
I
are
think I can do in that matchup that my
like
opponent might not.
don't quite remember what a 9-1 possibly is.
You've been enjoying the Terry from early. He seems to be a more popular character these days.
We did not have a 9-1 matchup in Street Fighter 5.
I just enjoy the character, you know. Ever since Street Fighter 6 started, I didn't really have a character that spoke to me. When Terry came out, I just clicked with the character.
But that win Street Fighter League yet?
Guys, if you want to shake hands and get this.
No, but I won at life for having someone like you in chat, Ahmed.
On the Guile, Goliath
Definitely winning there.
on the Terry, and I'm going to send it over to F-Word and Sengan on the desk. Here we go.
Thank you so much, Logan Sama. We got that wrong. We thought.
So yeah, Mahaluma, it really depends. Like, if you're switching controllers, I think going from pad to leverless is a really tough switch. I think going from arcade stick to leverless is easier because your right hand is literally the same. It's only your left hand that has to adjust. But even that will take a while. Movement and everything will feel awkward for a while. Anti-airs are going to be more difficult.
Really matter for Team Goliath Gaming. It often, you know, puts up a question on who's going to take on Wasim's Ryu.
You're the only lucky one here, Jimmy. Am I? Bro, why would you name yourself after the most hated One Piece character?
That's me just
Akainu.
No, it's a very important theory because then now they need to figure out.
I mean, as a One Piece fan,
In the earlier stages, it was like, okay, let's collect 10 points. Let's collect 20 points. Whatever happens, let's just pick the match that's going to win points.
Now you need 40.
Now you need 40.
You need the big home run.
I mean, Akainu was Akainu before the story in One Piece progressed
Imagine Chooks might go anchor.
enough for Akainu. Ah, nah, never mind. Nah, you're right.
Team set in pressure environment, so maybe Chooks will go anchor. Who takes on Senior Power? I'm not sure, but it's game. They're going for the game at a time strategy, and that means they've got some confidence as to who they're going to put.
Maybe it's not a One Piece reference. I mean,
or Mark the Shark.
Now,
Akainu
Yeah.
just means a red dog, right?
I don't know. I think Gar's just bad for me in general, personally. Now,
It's a One Piece reference, okay?
It's that same approach
like,
that you described
no.
with Ken, except
Well,
Terry's got
let me
the
not put that
ability
out
to
there.
allow him
You're
to
right. It's a One
get
Piece
to that
reference.
position where Gar's at risk of having his booms jumped, and then
Maybe he likes to be the villain.
He loves to press when he's not got charge.
Who knows?
Terry can then whiff punish. He's got some really interesting whiff punishes too. I saw, I can't remember which Terry it was, but I saw Crouch medium kick whiff punished by heavy punch, light tackle in a ranked set.
Wow. Of course, with Guile, fits.
Jab burn knuckle. You've just taken half the screen, and now you've got Samoki as well. So there's loads of little things that Guile's
Want to see you in One Piece.
fighting against the tool set of Terry.
Oh,
Of course,
man.
if Terry ever does want to just try to reduce the amount of booms on the screen, he's got the light power wave.
At the moment, like,
Get that on the screen so you can at least try and approach
when they're probably going to be doing another big break,
power wave, which is an expensive resource.
somewhat soon, right?
When Guile
We'll be playing, so we'll get to play.
response and get yourself walking behind. That distance management is going to be key towards having any kind of.
Let me see. Does the Corsair site actually have, like, does the Novablade site have a?
Boom would go over. It doesn't clash because OD Power Wave. I think so. Sorry. Would
OD? No, I was talking about the light goes under.
Yeah.
They clash.
But they do clash.
He can do that to nullify. So he can get to
Okay.
walking forward. Then of course, look, man. I mentioned it at the start. It's not a move you see often because it is like less useful in neutral. But the random crack shoot every now and then as well, man, just to keep that Guile away from patterns. It can get DI'd on reaction, which is why you don't see it. It's a very slow move.
Yeah.
But you know, just getting in at -1 or at least.
There are only like guides and downloads. Is there no software for the controller itself to configure it? Oh no, how to update your firmware. There we go. Let me look this up.
Yeah, great corner carry as well. You've got that level 2 there if you want to go.
Oh yeah, there is a utility tool. There we go.
Because it's so vertical, you can't really call out booms in block string pressure, can you? Or can you?
You can,
it still catch the hurt box?
It still catches.
Wait, you can only update the firmware by connecting your device to this Corsair website? So you have to do this directly on the website? I didn't know that.
This matchup at the highest level are starting to vary the position of those strings as well, so they're not at risk of
on purpose.
Exactly.
That's quite interesting.
So Depends how much Akainu knows about it, and of course JRBM. I think the button check is done. We see a slight smirk there on the face of JRBM. The confidence definitely there.
Now you've got the level 1 super art to punish the upside down kick, no? Because it travels far forward so quickly.
He can space it. I'm pretty sure I've seen
Oh really?
It can
max
still,
range.
that move's got so much range.
Yeah.
Got so much range.
Because you could do that against Ken's level 2 as well. So I was wondering, but the level 1 from Terry goes forward, right?
Yeah, but as it's going forward, it's more frames are going.
Ah, yeah,
right?
of course.
So
of
for a
course.
certain distance, I'm pretty sure I've seen it blocked, but for the most part, you've got that available.
to know.
These are things that Akainu needs to be aware of, which I'm sure he is, because JRBM has got such good muscle memory when it comes to just punishing unsafe. Like when he sees the swipe.
After this match, they take like an hour break. Okay.
Every time he's busting out that level.
Yeah. Good physicality from...
You see the Willem Dafoe meme? I don't know what that is, but if it contains spoilers, by the way, please don't. I don't read the manga, and I also am not quite up to date. Like the last 10 episodes or so I haven't watched.
Already the power wave.
Which is why I don't really like to discuss anime. I know there's like a specific archetype of people who, even if you tell them to not spoil you, their next sentence whenever you say, hey, no spoilers please, will be massive spoiler. I've had that happen to me multiple times, which is why I normally do not discuss anime.
Did I confirm?
Oh.
He had it, he didn't do it. There's the upside down kick, but that might have been a distance where he could have blocked.
Yeah, tries OD. Power wave instead.
Yeah, he's just trying to get the booms on the power wave on the screen, but it's going to be Gal initiating again, which is a huge part of the matchup. Can he close this out now? Oh, good block. I catches him low. Range on that.
Oh. Wow.
Nice, perfect parry from Akainu.
Wonderful reaction from Akainu there.
He's been pretty much, although he's lost a couple of matches we've seen him at Street Fighter League, he's been playing out of his mind so far.
Sonic Boom Simulator.
There's a few plays like that where just that clutch has been very difficult to maintain. And it's just a case of the other player having more clutch. That one did look close enough.
You see Jarby still not sure.
I gotta say the projectile of Terry seems really, really good to fight Guile.
Time he does hit, he gets a count hit too. Gonna spend the level 1. Take him to the corner.
Dash up, stand heavy.
Nice grab. Resets the damage. Oh god, that was beautiful. So many layers there. He's not gonna kill here.
Unless he's damage. No.
Nah, he's not gonna kill him here.
Oh, he could have got
kind of. Oh, what?
Was he trying to make it? Was that the old school thing? Must have been an executioner.
I'm not sure. Oh.
That's it. This is the reason why you always wanna finish the opponent whenever you can, because this can just too easily happen in Street Fighter 6.
No need to throw a light power away from that jump range.
I don't know what that means, but
What's going on over there, Team Solaria having the best of times. And Jarby could have dumped out the super to close that round out.
Yes.
Chose to reserve it.
Yep. He had the 2 bars.
He had the 2 bars.
Could have done medium tackle into level 2. Would have been dead.
And if you're JRBM, you cannot afford to play that loose. You don't have the points in order to beat.
How's Leo doing in school? He's not in school yet. He's still in kindergarten. He could have gone to school this year, but we decided to like he's born in September, so that means that he's in this position where he can either go early to school, like the parents basically get to decide which year he's going to be going, and we decided to choose letting him stay in kindergarten for this year still, and then next year he'll go to school. It's usually the better choice.
He's ready for anyone on that team, so it's all on JRBM now. Needs these 10 points for Goliath Gaming.
I think this is a massive game for Goliath. They really need Jarby to get them off to a decent start.
No, my son just turned 6. Like in September, he turned 6.
Nice pun. Oh.
Too far.
Nice block. Stand like it's 5 frames.
So when he's gonna go to school, he's still gonna be 6 years old. But he could have gone to school
to be super prepared.
When he was 5.
Like that, though,
Still.
Under the bright
He would
light.
have basically turned 6 at the start of his, well, school. But now, next year, when he goes to school, he's going to be almost 7.
Little frame trap there from Jarby and gets Akainu opened up. Takes the first round here.
You see a little smile, little bob, little shrug of the shoulders from Jarby.
Love that. Doesn't seem too phased or deterred.
Find it interesting that... Oh, no, never mind. It's,
Nice.
Still ready with the anti-air. Get off me.
Out, yeah. Nice little string there, variation there.
For you, dear son, are going to be the same grade next year. Basically, we'll definitely have the same kind of education next year.
He's just going to go for the burnout.
Yeah. Reset it to attack the drive gauge. I like it from Akainu. Smart
really
stuff.
smart.
And ready to block as well. And ready to block a power wave again.
Yeah, he's got to get those power waves onto the screen. He's sacrificing his health to do it. Done it again there, and Akainu just responding in kind, keeping the booms up. Such a good response from Akainu, but almost got his gauge back as Jarby.
Oh, this has been beautiful projectile management from Akainu, but that's huge.
One more. Wait, he's dead, right? Oh, it's PA. Sorry, of course he's dead. I wasn't looking at
He's actually not dead. I don't think he's dead. He started with jabs.
He could have killed
Yep.
him. He could have killed him.
He could have killed him, but this is
But this is just unbelievably difficult cover.
I was thinking just jab. A lot of the Terrys in Europe are not just going into the level 2, level 1 routes, which do that much more damage.
Yeah.
Anyway, regardless, he's got the kill. It's such a horrible situation when he lands that on you and he sticks out
Yeah,
the
you're
OD.
doing well. The overhead that you blocked is -5, so you can stand light kick.
Yeah.
Same with his crouch medium. If he doesn't do the overhead, it's...
I need to be careful for that because if
It's
he
a-
does the crouch medium.
Yeah, don't do it immediately, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he wasn't sure about the distance.
Now the thing is,
that was definitely close.
and you can do a jab immediately.
See it as a Sonic Boom sim.
Because
They're plotting, yep.
Or the stand jab is 4 frames, right?
Yeah, 4 frames. Yeah.
Yo, the Ultra Tello, good to see you. What's up?
You get punish counter.
Good to see you on YouTube.
And if he just decides to do just the crouch medium kick, if you're close enough and it's -5, and your jab punishes it anyway, and I don't think he can whiff punish you on the light whiffing if he just does
Not the
crouch
stand
medium.
light, definitely not.
Yeah.
The light's got a bit more recovery, but even then. Great response from Jarby M. Nice surprise. We saw Takamura using that really well. Negative frames, just drive him, big jump in. Into the target combo.
Yeah.
Like that distance management. Goes in, back throw. No, just goes for the target combo. Nice jab check on that forward dash. Goes in here, he's almost put himself out though.
The double, he tried to perfect parry that second stand fierce. Nice flash kick from Akainu.
I actually like that jump. That was a clever jump. There he is. He's sticking up. Yeah, he's putting that projectile on the screen, forcing Garth to make a decision. Clever from the Akainu there to take that trade and get the boom on the screen. Yeah, goes in. Oh, he wasn't ready. Oh,
Wow. Kind of did not block that one. Crazy. Match point now.
Scratch to the head in confusion there from Akainu. Couldn't believe he didn't see that one coming. Suddenly, Goliath.
That was kind of crazy, right? For him to not block that.
Second time it's been counter hit that overhead, right?
Oh, that's the round start. The round start. Third knuckle plus. Perfect distance. Oh, tries to parry, gets back thrown though. Busts out the reversal. 100% hit rate continue. Based it. Oh, almost. Oh, he's getting out. Akainu not dealing with a projectile wall. Well, he's going to get baited.
Yo, that should be it. Oh, he dropped it?
Definitely killed there, man. He's going to get the knockout anyway. He could have reacted. It doesn't matter. We're going to get a nice and simple combo. I like it. Just take the win. And Jarby M doing what he needs to do.
Jarby M taking it, yep.
One game, responding with a smile in kind and getting his team much needed 10 points on the board. Now, can they build from this?
Almost as crazy as Jimmy being afraid to face me in the versus 69. Really, we're that far now, versus 69.
Jarby, I mean, Chooks though did have a little breath of like relief, a little sigh of relief when he saw that. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
He was like, little.
Okay.
How long would the first to 69 even take?
He steps up next. Now that throw, the punish counter throw that you see guys doing when they do the meaty forward fist.
Yep.
There's a lot of characters. Sagat has it as well after level 3 where he does the forward roundhouse. If you wake up low button, you punish.
Nice, yeah. It should be higher, but I stopped at 69. 69 days.
Okay.
So any button that you can,
How bad do you have to be for that to take that long?
People were doing it as a meaty on wake up. If you wake up with a low button, you immediately go.
Yeah, because the reason it's the fuzzy, right?
Yeah.
The reason why, for those of you who don't know what fuzzy guard means, that's the one we should put in tech tips. But the first frame of your stand up, you're
Oh yeah, don't you definitely wouldn't win a single match. That's for sure. So it would definitely just be 69 matches. So how long do 69 matches take? Like what, 4 hours maybe?
Not sure if you can react to that though. That's something that I've not yet set up on trainer mode yet.
Maybe a little bit more, maybe 5 hours.
Just going back over the adjustments from Jarby, incredible.
Who's the best Street Fighter 6 player in 2025 according to you? Who's the best? Maybe Lashar?
Fierce was getting perfect parry called out, so he did one stand fierce and waited, saw the parry.
Maybe Mena?
The overhead. Now, Kainu did try to check that overhead a couple times and got counter hit. Maybe should have just.
Kakaru's not actively playing, it's hard to say.
JRBM, huge damage.
Yeah, huge damage.
Yeah,
I mean, he was dead. If he did the other combo string there into delayed
I think the most dangerous player in terms of like turn performance at the moment, I genuinely think it's Lashar. Blaz is up there though. Blaz is easily in the top 5.
They needed the first. Logan Sama, who are Goliath Gaming going to send up for that all-important second match.
I do think like if
The answer to that question very shortly. I'm here with Senor Powers.
if Blaz was playing in Street Fighter League Europe, he would make everybody look free. But to be fair, even in the Japanese region, Blaz is making everybody look free, right? So yeah, he's definitely like, I think Blaz probably top 3, maybe top 2. I think maybe the only player who's genuinely better might be Lashar at the moment.
Recognition in Europe as a collective, maybe not so much history as some of the other teams playing together as a unit. Do you feel that you are coming?
I think even Ending Walker is simply not on the same level as Blaz. I think Ending Walker is amazing, and I think Ending Walker has the potential to rise up to that. But at this moment, in terms of termed results, Blaz is on another level. Xiaohai and the wife buff, for sure, yeah.
Characters all very powerful, very strong. What's the thinking behind the Mai pick?
Well, the Mai pick, in my opinion, here it can cover pretty much all the.
Xiaohai is pretty good.
And also, it's kind of.
His wife is also nice. Maybe that's how he can play with Mai without any issues. Maybe Xiaohai is the only player who can play with 2 hands on Mai because he's used to his wife.
Let's see which bases need to be covered.
We got the theories, guys. The conspiracy theories here.
Mark, can you confirm your character and control type, please?
I'll be Jimmy's wife buff at Street Fighter League.
Again, Street Fighter Europe. I know this is day 4 and you've been here a while, but I haven't had the pleasure of speaking.
I happen to have a really hot wife as well, so
yeah, it's amazing. Like,
I'm good, Ahmed. I think I'll actually use my wife as the wife buff. Okay.
It's been a great couple of years for you as well.
Can't forget how the cams were on his wife more than him.
Up the ranks through the World Warriors, and now
I can't blame the cameraman, But yeah, it was a little, like, it was seriously to the point where I think you could call it unprofessional.
Honor to be here to represent Goliath and Africa as a whole. I think Africa has.
I'm hot, thank you, Jimmy.
Repping them is amazing.
All right.
Ahmed, I believe you, but I'm like, not the right target for this.
We will get into this one. Player match number 2. Goliath, an incredible start. Are they going to be able to continue, or are Solari going to be able to put the brakes on their momentum? Let's find out. Head over to F-Word and Shoyu Sengen.
An incredible start indeed. Logan Sama, Solari, they have to stop the bleeding now because especially after that Aegis performance versus NIP, they need these points just as much as Goliath came.
Momentum is one hell of a thing. They would have rather, from their position near the bottom, you'd rather see Mouse and NIP just batter everyone.
Yeah.
And give the other guys a chance to fall lower for you to catch. But that actually just threw a whole monkey wrench in the whole thing. Sorry to take your take your
still remember that, yeah?
Yeah, I'll never forget.
I'm never going to live that down.
It's too good. It's too good.
I like Mark the Shark stepping up here for
2 out of 5 so far for Senior Power. Interesting.
He can fight. Mai pretty well with his heavy DP, of course, being projectile invincible from frame 1. So in terms of strings, you can block the fan, and then if you see the charge come out, you can just buffer your Shoryuken and then just hit that heavy punch behind it to go through it. I like the corner carry to put Mai into the corner off of any touch. I mean, he does that for pretty much any character. But yeah, I do like this pick from Goliath Gaming here.
Yeah, you said you uttered towards it when you saw Senior Power picking the Mai that maybe Mark the Shark and it came out. It's not necessarily a match that Ken wins, right? I imagine, but he's got a lot of answers.
I think he does well. I do think he does well. I'm not sure. I'm not going to sit on here and say what I think the matchup spread is in this particular match because I've not done as much research as I have with my Guile.
Fudo married a literal model.
I have seen Blaz pick Ken for Mai.
Yeah, just the question is model for what?
A lot of players, if they have a Ken in their
I
do
don't
feel that this is a matchup.
Maybe people are going to be roasting me for that one, but I'm going to risk it, you know?
We'll see what happens here.
I'm just going to put out there, I don't think that Fudo's wife is,
you know, not able
let's say, a high-quality target for a lot of
that,
people.
We get to see here in this second leg of SFL EU.
Yeah, he's had some great moments. Actually, it's interesting to call this set.
Bro, chill out.
First set that opened up SFL this year, if I recall.
I'm just being honest, okay?
Get a game there. Was it against the Kainu?
Yeah, we'll check. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he had a really close game.
Really close game.
But I mean, the first
great moments.
Imagine if you could ban characters on tournaments.
For the team. There's been a few occasions where they've just been obliterated, right? It's been a 3-0, 3-1.
Wait a minute, can you ban characters here? I don't think... Wait, they used to have character bans, right? But not anymore, do they?
See that in a lot of when it's a new phase.
For sure, T-Man. Hey.
So desperate, so hungry.
You're right.
That it clouds your judgment.
As long as Fudo is happy, my opinion doesn't matter. You're right.
And keep you not present on the moment at hand, and someone who's been there before, who's been trialed by the fire, is able to close out that games because it's not as intense for them, you know.
This is it, man. This is exactly it. So Mark gonna come up and
T-Man dropping some knowledge.
Get in the zone as quickly as possible here.
I believe I can't remember what UFC fighter it was, but there was a UFC card and the champion said, you know, as soon as I heard that my opponent was used to seeing his name on the headliner and seeing his face on the billboards, he knew that he already had the advantage.
Wow.
Because he was so he was stepping into the octagon with more pressure on him. So it's kind of like the same thing. I often bring up like boxing and UFC because it's a similar thing to fighting games. You know, it's just virtual.
Even as someone who
can we already play? It's taking a while, right?
Playing for a semi-pro.
Wait, you're talking to me. You're saying that I should be playing, right?
There were guys.
My bad.
In training mode. Were the best guys. Yeah, like when you say training mode, you can tell I'm a gamer.
Great.
Geek came out.
No, okay.
Training, right? And you're doing the little casual 5-a-side, 11-a-side, and there's this.
Oh man.
You can't stop him. He's ridiculous. Match day. Little bit of a crowd.
I want to be the husband of a woman where people look at me, then at her and stare in stupid wonder how I got that gold.
Yeah. Not once.
Yeah, that's me and my wife.
I think when you look at someone like a Blaz.
But that's not what I'm complaining about when it comes to Fudo's wife.
That ability to perform with all the lights under you, now. Yeah. These are the things that will come to a challenge for these guys if they can continue their Street Fighter League journey. But more to the point here, one game at a time.
Which character would you ban, Jim? Bro, relax. What am I saying? Abdullah Khalid, my man, what is your issue?
Yeah, already putting Mark under tremendous pressure. Nice little walk back.
Side switch. Yeah.
Set up the Yoki situation.
Oh, that was a big drop from Senior Power.
Nice delayed jump out there.
Nice.
Rago.
I'm taking shots at Fudo. Is that not good?
Wasn't holding back.
Jimmy's acting real German right now. How am I acting German? What do you mean by that?
3 different options to that OD fan scenario so far.
And this time he just throws his fireball in response to get it out of there. Just a bit late there, but parries up. Oh, the check in the middle there. Eat the jab and press your button. They are minus in this game.
Yep. Nice challenge from Mark the Shark. Could that be something that Senior Power adjusts to after one tap, walk back with punish? We're going to find out.
Again, very, very well executed perfect parry, but neutral jumps at the wrong time, going to get juggled up. This is going to fan up too.
Nice OD just to get it off the screen, and Senor Power pressing nothing, just walking back. Nice DP anti-air into tech, immediate drive rush.
I don't know, Jimmy, a little worried you might shave that beard down to a tiny mustache. I mean, I did promise to shave the beard to Asbel.
Combo, yeah, he did try.
Yeah, the scrambles let Mark the Shark down there.
For the right price. I think when he reaches, like what, there was a milestone that he wanted to reach with the subs. And that's when he wanted to go with it. How much did we even agree on?
Nice defense, though.
I don't know, a couple of $1,000 or euros we agreed on for like shaving the beard on stream.
Oh, he walks into that. Doesn't get a combo though.
So we'll see if that's gonna happen. But yeah, as you can see, like this match, by the way, just to get back to Street Fighter, this match right here, actually, I'm not so sure if that was the right choice.
And I don't think he should have. I think you're absolutely right there, F-word.
He needs to maintain momentum here, because if he gets corner carried or back thrown, he's in a checkmate scenario. He's got no meter. And here she comes. No anti, that was his opportunity. No back throw though. And he's got his meter recovered. Oh, drive rush jab connects. He's going to get another full. He's almost burnt out again. He drops his combo. He's going to get
Oh my god, these drops are killing Mark the Shark.
He's still got his meter. He's now put one bar back. Gets the perfect parry. It's down.
But yeah, you can't avoid that.
Forward, takes the offensive pressure. Yeah, he gets the meter. So it's not checkmate now. He has to block this level 1. DI.
Oh, he's going to get chipped. He's going to get chipped.
He shouldn't have spent it like that. When he blocked the sweep, he should have done a counter sweep and then moved on.
So,
yo, Strategio, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everyone.
Just play your game.
Hope you had a good stream.
But just play your game. You seem a bit too nervous.
Yeah, I was a bit too nervous.
Who's the best Akuma? Kind of want to learn him. What is the best Akuma? Let me think about this. Game in today on Street Fighter League had a really impressive Akuma.
Infectious sent me this actually on.
But who's the best Akuma? Somebody who's only playing Akuma. Maybe NL?
High speed, maybe.
What's up, Jimmy? Have an awesome stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
From Japan.
Yeah.
And they actually will show it.
Angry Bird is not playing Akuma at the moment.
Perfect parry for regular fans.
Only Akuma is the best Akuma. Also close one, yeah.
From the second part of the fan and then drive rush.
Shuto has been playing a lot of Ryu lately.
But he walked back out of range instead of walking forward and doing.
Am I crazy, or this Mai plays the exact same as the Mai in my 1300 MR? T-Man.
Wow.
These are the small.
I don't wanna be rude, but to answer your question, yes, you are crazy.
Completely change and put the pressure on Senor Power because it is close. It's super close.
Yeah, he's doing really close.
Kawano is pretty much only on Akuma, right? I think. Kawano's pretty good, but I think an L might be the best one, actually.
And also,
he's very present though. We've seen Senior Power on a big stage.
Maybe Kawano, maybe Bonchan. Bonchan is really good with Akuma as well, though. Daigo, it's hard to say. Lately, I feel like Daigo has been playing really, really well.
Remember, the table implications getting more and more precious.
Nice.
Great with punish.
Oh, nice little perfect carry jab OS.
Oh, he didn't believe.
He will burn himself out. He will be very aggressive. I think he's got to play his game, but he's got to be conscious.
Yeah, I think Senor Power smells that as well.
Panicking as well, going to burn him out. Wonderful pressure here.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful conversion, yeah. Yeah, I think Mark the Shark's gameplay is playing into Senor Power's hands. He's like, okay, you're a very aggressive, drive me, bent, happy player. I'm just going to...
Crazy? I was crazy once.
My, counter strategy. He sees Senor Power's being less active, letting Mark... Oh, wow.
Senior Power play. So he's just getting stronger as the set goes on. Checks that drive rush in. Gets the cross cut DP. Oh, lovely setup.
That was a great setup right there.
If he's not careful. Oh, at the counter here. Yes, too close.
Power of Mai.
Mark needs something big. He needs it now. Or we're going to be at 10 apiece. It's looking very likely. Oh, he had the hit. No. One whiff.
He did have the hit there.
Power, making the adjustment, slowing down Mark the Shark, and getting that win.
Didn't believe like we believe. Jimmy is too scared to face me.
But still a chance of a 30-10. all comes down to this anchor match.
Beautiful counter strategy. It does.
Mark
Beautiful
the Shark.
from Senor Power. We saw he started off the
0-5 at the moment.
and then after that, you saw it, especially in that last battle. Tap, 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 nothing. Sees a jump, walk under, cross cut. You see in the scramble neutrals after Mark the Shark did stand light kick and then tried to walk behind, because Mark the Shark in the first battle did stand light kick, walk back looking for the whiff punish. Stand light kick, max range, walk back looking for the whiff punish. So this time he does stand light kick, walk forward, crouch medium kick to try and catch Senor Power's walk back, but the walk speed on Ken wasn't better than Senor Power's Mai. Walked out of the range, immediately whiff punished. We saw a couple whiffs in that first battle that Senor Power left unchecked.
He didn't believe like we believe Jimmy's too scared to face me.
Sweat, crouch and medium kick, drive rush
Well, he's
behind.
playing strategies in the second round. I didn't pull that in game, but if you look at the way he was playing in the early stages, he started 2 rounds with OD fan.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Ahmad,
I want to initiate.
we'll get it first to 69 when I qualify for Capcom Cup again.
He just started doing this.
Yeah.
And he allowed,
Because I don't feel comfortable otherwise.
range where Mark would have to slightly overextend, and the number of times he just pressed the button and got whiff punished and allowed Senor Power to go in. It was just a completely strategic change up, which Mark wasn't expecting because the game plan already got him a win.
We'll see him.
Genius from Senor Power.
Genius from Senor Power. Great call out there, F word. Well, it is now 10-10. Yeah, because 10 all. So we're not going to go to a tiebreaker round. We do have that anchor match with Wasim, so it's going to be interesting who they send, because that's a lot of pressure for Goliath Gaming. They need that 30. Also, I just want to say quickly before we find that out.
Jimmy, I got sent 7 bunches of bananas. What should I do with them all?
Where,
What do you mean?
Senor Power, I think it was like stand medium kick, or he did fan.
Mark the Shark is this season's ISTD.
Forgive me, I'm not jammers, I don't know.
It's kind of funny how I ended up being in Street Fighter League. But I did have a victory in Street Fighter League, even though my biggest fight was against my own team.
But you saw Mark the Shark walk into it, constantly get hit. So you just hold it. It's like, oh god, walk forward, stand like kick. I gotta keep going forward, and it was.
My controller was never really bugging. I just didn't understand the controller.
We have Logan Sam. I'm not sure if we have.
But yeah, no, everything is good. Controller is good.
To find out who's playing that all-important anchor match.
I will. What I want to do after this match, I think they're going to be taking a 1-hour break. I'll be updating the controller. I'll just to see if I have the latest software on it, just to make sure. And then we'll be playing again.
How's the pressure been for you this
But yeah, I mean, if you want to check out the novablade, you can check it out here.
For the anchor base is this much, but yeah, it's a
I
lot of
fought with my team. Cerebral. I've told the story at this point a couple of times. But yeah, basically, the TLDR is the team kind of colluded in a sense where
when you play for yourself or
we had a plan.
If you lose, you will lose alone. So, but now I have my team, so
and the plan was to have players play according to performance. And then the plan was kind of ditched in favor of, how about we don't have Jimmy play ever?
Goliath, can you please send up your anchor player?
So yeah, my biggest fight at Street Fighter League was actually getting to play. And then a lot of really weird stuff happened, where my teammates would set me up, where they agreed that a specific order was going to be there. Like, one player will always miss out on against one team, and they set me up in a way where I was not prepared to play against a specific team because we agreed that I wouldn't be playing. But then I was forced to play against the team without any practice because I was not supposed to play there, right? And I had to play a really bad matchup, unprepared, with no warm-up in Street Fighter League, just so that one of my teammates was able to say that they're letting me play. That was the best teammate experience, guys.
It's called Ryu Embu. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Ryu Embu, that's it.
Gee.
Fire 12.
Oh, Fire 12.
Come on.
Come on.
A lot of different things went wrong when I was at Street Fighter League, okay? I do think that Capcom could have handled the situation a little bit better, but at the same time, it really wasn't Capcom's fault mostly. I do believe they tried to make the best out of the situation that they had. The situation was just not good.
Okay, my bad. F word.
And that made me really, really sad. I was very, very... I was very upset at Street Fighter League. I was very, very upset. And that was unfortunate because, like, it meant a lot to me to be at Street Fighter League, you know? And,
I'd love to see a World Warrior in Africa, but for the meantime,
I feel like it was a gigantic wasted opportunity. And I'm very unhappy about that. You know, like Problem X, for example, he came up to me and he said, "Hey, dude, I know the situation's kind of fucked up, but this won't be your last chance. This won't be the last time you're going to be able to show yourself at Street Fighter League." And we'll see, I guess. What year was it?
And Joker is probably the most experienced for the Euro.
It was Street Fighter League 2022.
Wasim is from Saudi, but I would have sent Joker.
It was the same year I qualified for Capcom Cup.
This on Chucks, especially how.
But yeah, I don't want to shit talk Street Fighter League, by the way. By the way, I think for example, I think the production team in general, like everything around the production of Street Fighter League was very professional. I think everything was good. It's just that there were a couple of things that came together that made it so that I personally had a terrible experience, you know? And that's something I can't be happy about, obviously. But there isn't like a single person that was at fault. Wow, that was crazy. Wow. Wasim.
Oh, throw Luke's D.
No way.
I think that's a dead JP. Yes, it is.
Wasim.
Start from Wasim.
Wow.
On net bully round. Trying to send a message to Chucks and the rest of Goliath Gaming right now.
2 whiff punishes, tons of momentum. Chucks has got to learn fast here. Drive rush is in.
Just baiting Chucks the whiff a normal. Nice. Chucks get a little whiff punish on his arm. Wow. An immediate reverse from BP when any momentum was getting going.
I like that. That is and Chucks has been a bit disrespectful himself. I like it. But I think that was a mental attack.
How many frames has Sweep startup?
Takes a whole bar.
Let me think.
Save himself. Would have been very close to burnout.
That's a late parry as well on Wasim's side.
It's 7 or 8. I keep forgetting.
He's got the level 2. He's going to set it up. Does Wasim know how to block these?
Yeah, just drive reversals out straight away, but burns himself out in the process. That's a win.
It's 9? It's not 9. That was a great back throw.
Yeah, he's going to convert it this time. He does. Oh, he just gets caught.
Beautiful response from Chucks.
Yeah, Chuck's good response here. Like, the way Wasim was playing this one was really, really, really good.
Caught out.
Great.
Bro, it's so hard to punish forward medium punch, and Wasim is making it look like baby food right now. Walk forward block, immediate throwback of the Denjin, getting back into this fireball game, and that drive rush came out of nowhere.
Oh, the DI there, maybe looking for a preemptive fireball, didn't come. Oh, he's whipped again. He's got to be careful. Gets very impatient. Ends up running into that. Oh, he could have.
I agree. He really needed to hold back. No, he could not have killed. He could not have killed. So this was actually the correct choice.
Oh, such a good situation.
Oh my God! Perfect play. That was perfect play.
From Wasim, just golden. Chokes into getting closer.
Let's see what the players have to say.
It's that in heavy punch range, and then he's going for either sweep or drive rush in.
Yeah.
I think there is a strong argument for Ryu being the strongest in the game, not even Mai. I actually think the biggest argument against that is Mai.
Great call out there from Team Goliath game.
If Ryu loses the matchup to Mai, which I think is clearly the case, then it's hard to argue that Ryu, like, if one of, if not the best character in the game is a bad matchup for you, then I think it's very hard to argue that your character is the best character in the game.
I was gonna say, if he's looking for the whiff punish, maybe he's not ready for your drive rush, but
Because that's usually just not the case. If you're playing a matchup and you're like a top tier, the best, like a really strong character, and you really struggle, I think you could have killed there.
The Denjin charge, and this is okay mid-screen. Not too dangerous, but that is dangerous. Getting clipped. Chooks needs to build a level 2. Oh, that's why he...
That was amazing!
one too many. And Wasim with a little smirk there. He's one step ahead so far and halfway towards victory here.
Going into
So smart. Amazing!
Had it, but didn't believe.
Yeah, he thought he was going to cancel that into a dash. It didn't. Runs into that donkey kick.
Trying to bait him out, but nope.
Almost perfect parry. I like this.
Actually, Chucks really needs to get the hang of those medium kicks into perfect parry from Wasim.
Goes in, nice delay jump.
Ooh, next hit is gonna kill. Ah, no, actually not. He needs level 3.
The drive meter.
That's what's going to happen. Get burnt out. Jab trade.
Oh. Unfortunately, he did a perfect parry and he's burnt himself out now on that attempt. Oh,
That's it. Level 2. Whoa! Oh, that's not good. No, he made a major mistake.
Big drop from Wasim.
Why not go for the normal level 2 round? What happened?
Oh, he just can't get in. He's going to spend it. Yes, he's going to spend level 3. He's going to freeze the gauge.
Is he going to be able to... Is he near the corner? Is he going to be able to guarantee...
This is checkmate. There's nothing Wasim can do here.
On the crouching medium punch?
Guaranteed crumple.
Yeah.
He eats it clever.
He eats it clever. And he's got the level 1 now.
That was true
His
string.
lockout, yeah.
My God! What a mistake from Wasim.
Clever from Wasim to eat the medium, to gain the meter and change up the scenario, but still able to close it out was Chooks. Saves himself one round there. Can he get himself on the board? Should have been 2. Should have been 2-0.
Nice.
Again,
He's ready, bro. What's it
I think he's looking for the whiff punish. Nice delay jump back from Chooks. Clicks up. Nice. Get some real estate back here. Headed trade there. Oh, the low. Goes in. Oh, counter hit the thing.
Oh my God. Benko Hack, by the way. Thank you so much for the 13 months. Hope you're doing great. It's been a while.
Just too far.
I really can't believe Wasim let that one slide. He had a guaranteed kill there, and he didn't take it.
He's the one with the health deficit. Double high-low. No, drive rush high-low. There it is.
Great block.
Still in the high-low.
Oh, he's going to get it.
Wow. Chucks is taking it from a guaranteed loss scenario. That is actually insane.
One apiece, show his finger.
If you face a Mai with Ryu, just swap to godlike Blaz. Exactly, but like, is a character like, if you have the best character in the entire game, but then it is required to have a secondary, is that the best character in the game? Is there, like, let's just ask it the other way around. If you're playing Mai, is there a match that you can play where you're like, oh, this is really bad for Mai. You definitely need to switch to a different character if you really want to win. I don't think so.
Yeah, so this is a crucial round because if you get this round, you know, it's going to make him...
Yeah, it's determined by matchup spread, Ebenkin. But it's obviously, it makes a huge difference if your matchup spread is good against strong characters versus bad characters. For example, Fang used to have a favorable match against against some top tiers, but against most of the cast, he didn't have a favorable matchup spread in Street Fighter V, which is why overall he was weak, and which is why the top tiers, it doesn't matter if you have a bad matchup against Fang, because you're almost never gonna meet Fang because he's weak, right? So your character automatically is weaker if you're struggling specifically against a top tier character. That's what is definitely going to make your character weaker, and that is the case for Ryu and Mai. It's like, maybe you can say, well, it's just one exception, which I tend to agree mostly, but it is a notable and important exception for Ryu. Ryu does struggle a lot against Mai, and Mai happens to be one of the best, if not the best character in the game. And that is a real problem, because it means, on average, in a tournament setting, you will have to be able to overcome Mai as Ryu. And that makes Ryu weaker overall. So the matchup spread is important, but obviously it is also important which matchups you're actually struggling. If you're struggling against weak characters, then it's not a problem. If you're struggling against the best character in the game, then that's a major problem.
It's gonna get a little portal set up here. Instant overhead. No.
Close out the round, and that's what Joker.
I find it absolutely amazing how Wasim went from winning and dominating with Ryu in this matchup to playing Akuma, and now, like, really everything being so even.
Version of Wasim having to respect Chooks now.
I think Mai kind of struggles against Blanca. Okay, fair enough, but that's not a problem, because on average you're not going to meet a Blanca in tournaments.
Yeah, and looking less and less comfortable.
Like the only player you're going to be facing that's going to be a problem is like who? Mena?
Oh no, jumping has caused him all sorts of problems, and now suddenly a good call.
Like, let's reverse the situation. Let's say you're a pro Ryu player and you're playing a stacked tournament. How likely is it for you to meet a Mai player at a tournament? And then, like, you have a huge list of my players who are going to be facing and who you have to be able to beat. How many Mai players have to specifically avoid Blanca? He's not a very popular character.
Throw and stuff.
And do you really think that Mai clearly loses to Blanca? Is that really the case? Honestly, I don't even know.
Punch, walk a bit, and go again for medium punch. Maybe we'll have a counter hit, something like that.
All I can tell you is, when I'm looking at, like, not just my personal experience, but also how Ryu players fight Mai, all I can see is
He did do
massive disadvantage for Ryu every single time. There's no moment. Honestly, I was kind of hoping when I was watching other Ryu players play the matchup to have like some kind of like aha moment where, what do you call it? A eureka moment, right? I think, where like it clicks all of a sudden. I'm like, oh right, I'm playing the matchup wrong. I need to do this. I'm searching for that key and I'm not finding it when I'm looking at other pro players playing the matchup. There's just clearly a problem in the matchup for Ryu.
It's a good call out from Mark the Shark there.
He does walk back fireball more.
And I think that's really what makes Mai the best character. I really don't think that... I think Ryu is a fantastic character, and honestly looks really silly in some matchups sometimes when you see Ryu just kill you in one combo and doing what feels like 80% damage. It just looks really silly, right?
He's a game up and he knows it. Yeah. And I love the fact
But
the team has been attacking the mental.
As you said, Ebenkin, you have to consider the matchup spread. So if Ryu struggles against Mai, that's a problem.
Another one of them rounds for Chooks. Doesn't want to put himself out there.
Ryu is still easily one of the best characters in the game, still. So just so you understand my position.
He's done it. He's gonna get punished big time. Attacks the gauge. No, that was ambitious. Very ambitious from Chooks. Jump back,
Guys, I left for 5 minutes and you pissed Jimmy off? Exactly, Janai. They always piss me off if you're not here. You need to protect me.
And Wasim knew it. He smelled it.
Right, not pressing the button as he entered the air there. Oh, nice. Massive hurt box on that from Kuma. It is that point.
Blanca can slide on a reaction on her heavy or EX fans.
But we've seen this happen time and time again. It just takes one opportunity for Wasim.
Yeah, there's that tip for the asked for. Goes in. Yeah, this momentum, everything, Sengan. Oh,
okay, but like for example, Ryu wins against Blanca, and Ryu doesn't really do that with like a fireball match. Just entirely skip the fireball match, and I think you go in aggressively. And I think Mai can do that pretty well too.
And he burns him out. Huge trade.
Oh wow!
He sees the future at work.
Oh, what a call out with that fireball. Happy to take the hit. And Chooks just wasn't expecting it, and unfortunately, despite a valiant effort,
Raul, sometimes when you're writing, I'm honestly not sure if you're just joking or if you're being real.
it's very likely sealed their fate for the remainder of the Street Fighter League.
Yes, Mai has amazing tits, okay? But I don't think that's my main problem when I'm fighting her, okay?
Yeah. Amazing play from his team. He just felt like he was one step ahead the whole time.
Exactly that.
Turning on. And
Don't worry, Daddy's back. Thank you.
You want a masterclass in how to turn off and on.
See, Viper, new best character.
Offensive pressure to get into your.
See, Viper is interesting.
Watch that set there because Wasim was just always a step
Blanca
ahead.
can easily anti-air all of her approaches. But like, what do you even mean by that? Blanca can easily anti-air all of her approaches. Like, does she have like some really weird like jump mix-ups that I'm not aware of?
Yeah.
It was a risk versus reward assessment.
We saw like he got that in that first game with Ryu. I was like,
I mean, yeah, she has a way to alter her jump arc, but that's not really the main problem.
Counter plays from Wasim just proved too much for Chooks.
Yeah, her dive isn't that strong.
During the rounds, again,
Like, Mai is not winning matches because she's using dive to get in aggressively. That's not the problem. I do understand, though, I do agree, if you have a tool that lets you deal with, if you have a tool that lets you deal with the fan in neutral, that's pretty good against Mai, for sure.
Wealth of experience to go against the best of the best. Invaluable. And, you know, you can play free now, possibly upset some...
yeah, I agree with that. Ebenkin, I agree with that.
Completely on their opponents. They can't afford to lose the guy.
If you have a way to deal with her fans, then that's a great way to weaken Mai, for sure. But you know what the crazy part is? Mai isn't even like dependent on that. Like, the fans just make it so that she can turn the neutral game against a lot of characters, including Ryu,
How excited are they?
into just a free guessing scenario, especially if she spends OD bar. Like, she can just throw an OD and then get free Oki effectively. So okay, you take that away. She still has amazing buttons. She still has great damage. She still has activation to level 1, and that by itself is just very, very powerful.
How important was it there to close out that win for your team? Of course, a lot of pressure on you. We said that at the start of the match.
A gaming question, sir. Which characters in the game can counter Mai well? Well, supposedly Blanca, but I don't really know. I don't play Mai, so I don't really know what her weaknesses are.
Great stuff, and obviously, you know, we saw you switch to the Akuma after losing just the one game with the Ryu. What was your thinking behind that switch?
Yeah, I'm also interested
I
here.
prefer playing Akuma against JB actually, so that's why. And I play with Nox a lot. Shout out to Nox. I practice the matchup with him a lot. So yeah.
So you'd already locked in with the Ryu, won the first game. As soon as he got that one back, you're switching into that more comfortable Akuma matchup. And it proved to be right for you, obviously.
Yeah, actually, once I saw him against me using JP, I was planning to switch Akuma anyways.
All right, okay. Senor Pao, for you guys.
Mai has weaknesses.
You're still in the running.
Could have fooled me.
Tight there for those last remaining playoff spots. How relieved are you that you were able to close out this win?
Blanca slide counters it from almost half screen.
And we are aiming for the walls team.
That's true, but you also need to cover it the fan from close up. And I don't think Blanca can do that easily. Even Blanca won't be able to handle that easily. So if you're like in footsie range and an OD fan is coming up, that's actually going to be difficult to cover even for Blanca. And then she still gets the Oki. So, okay, she can't easily charge fans mid-screen, for example, fair enough, or from pretty far away. But I'm having a hard time picturing Blanca just like having a great advantage against mine.
Wasim did the job. I think I can go again. So we have a lot of chances to beat everybody. So we just have to settle the good strategy to send the good players against.
How does Terry match up with Mai? Oh, that's a good question.
Huge.
Akainu, it just shows the quality in the team. They were able to close the win out after it didn't start out well for you this time. It must be great to have the confidence in the teammates around you to be able to pull out a result like that.
Yeah. I really I practiced this matchup, and I'm a bit sad I couldn't take the 10 points for the team because at this point it's really important to take even 10 points, and I'm proud of them. They play super well. I hope to do better for the next matches, and I try my best.
And Pepito, of course, you were watching on there. As we went into the last match, you knew that you weren't going to have to play in any extra matches, the deciding match. But what was your input there? You were watching. Did you get involved in terms of insight and analysis, trying to help your teammates?
Yes, for sure. As always, I try to help them, give them some advices. And today they do the job. So
You mentioned Mai, but you have a major issue with Jamie as well.
I hope to beat Wolf next matches because
Jamie is not a high-ranked character in the game. So why do you struggle so much? Is it a character issue or is it a skill issue?
Ahead and start prepping for your next match. But let's take a look at that leaderboard as F1 said.
That's a good question.
That keeps Solari in the running. 130 points, only 10 behind Wolves, and only 40 points behind Aegis and NIP. That is very, very condensed in the middle. And literally, as that leaderboard comes up, I can hear the Solari players saying amongst themselves, we can do it. The belief is there. That was a huge 30 points for them today. That is
some people have personal and bad matchups. I'm trying to think, like, is it a personal and bad matchup or is it
We're going to take a break and we'll be back with more action here from day 4 of Street Fighter League Europe.
I could try to look into like how bad of a how much I struggle with Jamie.
Wow, what a spectacular view. This land.
Oh, 1 hour. All right, there we go, guys. It's time to play.
For now, but the encroachment keeps affecting more and more of it. Lightstone Woods, just for one example.
Take heart. The fact that you've preserved as much as you have is something.
Give me a second, guys.
Sites like this are a forgotten memory for us in Vermeil.
If Vermeil is to survive, our people need help now. If nothing else, the Sacrosanctum offers them the hope they need to live. I will not idly sit on the throne as our nation faces its death.
This has to stop!
Oh, Eleanor.
What? Don't do this!
Okay, let me first check the controller and see if there's an update for the novablade. That's the first thing I'm going to be checking.
For what reason did she cross the Meridian?
You're not the only one here who's curious about Lady Amara.
The future of Azuria rests on your shoulders, and you sat yourself down right in front of an assassin. Are you out of your mind?
I know this is a lot to take, but just try to remember the old saying. Wings of curiosity take you farther than...
In the meantime, honestly, I mean... Oh, it doesn't even show properly if I do that. Ah, okay, never mind. Why do we need to update? I don't need to update, but I want to see if there is an update, because there's like a couple of like one limitation in particular that I'm curious about to see if it's different with the software update, but let's check.
The dwindling of our canine population, the onset of feral beasts. All of it started when that monster came to this land. No, it would be more fitting to call it a force of nature.
This is it.
Okay, so just plugged it in, set it up correctly. Now let's go to the Corsair website just to see. Okay, I need to authorize access. Oh yeah, so take a look at this. Actually, I'm gonna save this just for reference, just to see. I am running old software on it. Actually, before updating, I should just check something real quick. Can I mute the background sound? Okay, should I? I thought like it might actually be better if I don't mute it, but okay. I know you see black screen. That's on purpose. Wait, you couldn't hear me? It shouldn't make it significantly like it should significantly lower the volume when I'm talking. Okay, let me test this real quick again though. So at the moment, Rampa trigger is on. So if I set the actuation point, it is not actually changing it at all. Yeah, it does not change the actuation setting. So if I turn it off, uh-oh, I accidentally set the SLCD setting again. Oops. Yeah, so the actuation setting works only if rapid trigger is off. So let me see if this behavior changes with the software update. Definitely curious about that. Abdullah Khalid, I'm not struggling with anything. What am I struggling with? I'm testing if the controller behaves differently before and after the update. What do you mean by struggle? What is the current struggle? Because I want to know what it does? You just came in. No, I'm not struggling. I mean, I know that the rapid trigger, I'm updating the controller right now. And I wanted just to make sure that I test the behavior before I update, just to see if it's different after the update. Just to see that I'm not going crazy, you know? So the rapid trigger is definitely... Update. So now it's updating the device. So I'm going from version 1.93.1 to 2.2.1. It's hard to say what the how big the jump really is, but I mean, I can also show you if you want to, right? So this is what's on my screen right now. Here, this is easier to read, right? بالحفية. No controller issues. I'm just updating the controller. Why is everybody considering this an issue? I'm just updating the controller. I want to see if there's any difference after updating. Okay. Okay, so now it's definitely up to date. So now let me check. So the settings are still the same. So now if I turn off, or no, if I turn this on, oh, no, never mind. I thought for a second the behavior was different, but it's not. No, it's not different, guys. It's the same thing. Actuation settings only get applied if you turn off rapid trigger. So rapid trigger makes actuation settings meaningless, which is okay. I'm actually fine with this, but I do believe it's quite an important detail that is very confusing if you don't know about. No, Janahi, this controller is also not complicated to set up. If you want to, you can just plug it in and play on it. But I don't want to do that. I want to explore the options that this controller has that other controllers do not have. Other controller setups are a lot easier because they simply don't have the features that this controller has. I don't know the polling rate of the controller. You can look it up. I'm not sure what the advertised one is, but you can look it up for sure. But yeah, that worked. Oh, one thing that I could be checking is if the tournament mode deactivates the G buttons, because supposedly that's what it's supposed to do. But I don't think that is any different now as well. Yeah, it's not different. So I can definitely confirm, like, my first impression after the update, the behavior itself is not different. So I'm not sure what they changed, but nothing that really mattered to my specific use case. Maybe some bugs here and there, which is also appreciated, but definitely no major behavior change. So that indicates to me that the behavior itself was like by design. What does up to mean? Let me see. Up to 8K, that's what it says. I don't know. Is there any software where you can see the current polling rate? I think there is software like that, but I have not tried that. I can tell you whether I'm playing wired or wirelessly. The controller seems to have pretty low input lag. So that's good. Like right now I'm wired, but I can switch in a second to wireless mode, and even then it seems fine to me. So I have no complaints there. Really, my biggest complaint is that you can change SOCD settings very, like too easily. Can you change certain settings accidentally? And the game, I mean the controller doesn't have a way to really show you how it is currently set up. That is really my main complaint about the controller. Also, how do I... Oh, see, I keep forgetting. If I want to connect wirelessly, I have to set the right mode here as well. Okay, so now it should work. There we go. Okay. All right. Why is it so weird now? Do I have to... I think I do have to restart Street Fighter though. I did start like connected, like with... Even my mouse doesn't work. Wait, what? Let me restart Street Fighter real quick. Oh wow, like the game was kind of glitching here because I switched from wire to wireless mode. Interesting. But now it should be good. Read the fine print, Jimmy. It says after the update you are to go on a 20-match win streak or you get your money back. I guess we'll see about that. Raul, yeah, maybe.
Street Fighter 6.
Why is it glitched? Why is it glitched? Let me reconnect the controller. I don't know why, but right now the game doesn't like the controller going from wired to wireless. I noticed that when I was hovering my mouse over the cursor, it would like have some weird bug. I wonder why that's the case. Let me reconnect. First game will be against Mai. Let's see. Why is it? Look at this. Look at this. It will, on its own. It's like some kind of button is stuck or something like that. He's really weirdly right now. But why? Left is down. Down is left. And up is also... No. Up and down are right. That's crazy. What kind of glitch is that? How did I glitch the game so badly? Button drift. How do I fix that? Do I really have to play wired? Maybe I have to play wired again. But wait, like last time when we played wirelessly, it was no problem whatsoever. All was good. Well, let's play with a cable. Why is that? Yeah, wired, no problem. Let's play wired. I do want to play wirelessly though, because it's actually so good. It was really good last time around. Ah, whatever. Let's just play. Any guesses for the next season? What character are you most excited to see returning? Yo, Dr. Lagosta. I mean, I don't really know. Like, at this point, I'm just happy if Capcom doesn't announce that they have completely abandoned Street Fighter, which they probably won't announce. If they're gonna be like disregarding Street Fighter, they will simply say nothing, just like in Street Fighter 5 when Season 5 wasn't planned, and then all of a sudden, like, we had a big phase where no characters happened, and then we had a big character drop out of nowhere. It's probably going to be similar this time around as well. Okay, why can I not press start? Let's see if the controls are right. Guys, I swear to God, I'm not tripping, right? The start is randomly not working now. Why? You gotta be shitting me. No way, dude. Okay. I love this. Me too right now. This is fantastic. I genuinely think the update broke a functionality that is very important. So the start button doesn't work if you're in tournament mode. That's great. So the G buttons that I want to lock with the tournament mode don't get locked, like the manual says. But now the start button that you absolutely need the start button in order to navigate the menus doesn't work if you're in tournament mode. If this is real, then from now on, I won't be able to use the controller anymore. I'm not sure if I understand this correctly or if I'm just encountering a crazy glitch, but I can tell you right now that before the update, the start button worked in tournament mode. The tournament mode is vital because I need to deactivate the touchpad. If I don't have the touchpad deactivated, I will constantly hit it by accident, and if you hit the touchpad, your controller doesn't work anymore on the PC edition at the very least of Street Fighter 6 because it loses focus. So I need to lock the touchpad. But locking the touchpad also locks the start button now. And I'm not sure if I'm just too stupid to configure it correctly or not. But if that's really a change that happened because of the update, then I won't be able to use the controller anymore. I want to avoid playing on the Furin at the very least until I can replace the back padding, because the back padding is kind of broken. And on top of that, I do want to see how my performance is going to be with the rapid trigger, because it's a really, really amazing feature. But if I constantly get thrown out of the game because I'm touching the touchpad, then that is not something I can actually deal with. What do I do? Yeah, it's the new Corsair, this one. It's the novablade controller. It's a great controller, but the biggest problem for me personally is currently the software. The software, genuinely impressive actually. The controller is great, it's just that there are certain features that are currently making it very, very difficult to use. I just want to play on the thing without accidentally changing my config and without accidentally having it disconnect. And both of these things are currently not possible. So that's bad. But this is actually fascinating to me. I genuinely have to wonder if there's some kind of fix for this, but yeah, apparently the controller is genuinely broken right now. I cannot use it with this state. The start button does not work anymore, and with the start button not working, I cannot play ranked matches with the configuration that I chose, because I have no way to accept the match. One thing that isn't a big deal is, like, after the update, my parry button got deactivated. That's not a problem. We can activate that again. Let me see. So yeah, remapping the button, I just did that. All good. Now I have my parry button back, but I cannot press start. And this is bad. I cannot accept on keyboard because my keyboard is not connected right now. But even if I could, I shouldn't have to do that. So that is not acceptable to me. A controller should work. And the controller currently does not work. This is not a working configuration. What is the point even of the tournament mode? If I'm playing in a tournament, I can't even navigate the menus. Like, let's say I'm playing a tournament match, okay? I go to versus mode, right? And now I'm doing this, right? And now in this mode, I'm selecting my character, but because I'm playing tournament, I want to press start to change my controls, right? To test my control scheme. I can't do that. That is definitely not acceptable, and that is definitely new behavior with the current software. Is there any way to revert the software? I find this actually incredible. I find this incredible because I want to, like, I want to play on this controller, and the controller is literally saying, no, Jimmy, go back to the Furin. That's amazing. It's genuinely a new experience for me personally. This is not something that you should ever have happen to you if you're going to try to get into I'm just gonna play on the Furin. I have no choice. I cannot play on the novablade right now. So the patch actually broke functionality for the wireless connection as well. Well, at the very least, I can't get it to work again. Maybe it's different with the wireless connection. Let's try to connect again, see if it's any different now. Nope. It's glitched. This is what the controller is doing on the wireless connection now. Hey, actually, maybe I do need to update the firmware, because now maybe it has a different setting for wired and wireless, and you have to update them separately. That could actually be the case, but I can't know for sure. Let's go, Jimmy. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it doesn't work because I have my mouse connected to it and it got confused as a result. Is that possible? I don't think that's the problem. Either way, I don't think that's the problem. No. Wired connection definitely is broken now. There's no way for me to fix it. Huh. Let's play on the Furin. That's actually sad. I'll look into it off stream again. But yeah, I can't use it like that. Very sad, actually. LOL Furin. Let's go. Now, I'll have to test it out off stream. But you would think like something like that, something so simple, would just work, right? But I find it fascinating. Like, now that I know how the controller works, I thought from now on it would be easy going, because I understand the quirks of the software. But then I update it, and then it's literally unplayable after that. It's a great sign, right? Well, let's play. It's kind of sad because I genuinely think that the buttons on the Nova Blade, they have some major advantages with the rapid trigger. But if I can't use it, it's pointless, right? Wait, no, I can't even do the online because now I have to check the settings. Custom 1. Okay. It's a good thing I actually left the Furin settings alone. So custom 1 is Furin and custom 2 is the Nova Blade. So now it should be good.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
One of the issues could be repairing the software first. I don't think the software is broken. I just think that whoever made the software didn't understand that if you turn tournament mode on, the start button still needs to work. Somebody was trying to be fancy here. Somebody was like, okay, Street Fighter players constantly have an issue, and the issue is that while they were playing tournaments, they accidentally press start because they're used to online matches. So somebody at Corsair was like, oh, we can totally fix that behavior. We just have to lock the start button. What they don't realize is that, well, if you lock the start button, then the standard functionality doesn't work anymore for the controller. Like, you cannot actually play like that. So you should never do that. So I don't think that this is a glitch. The software is working as intended, and as intended is useless for my use case. Maybe in other games this isn't a problem, but in Street Fighter 6 you can definitely not play in tournament mode. I can guarantee you that. And you need tournament mode because the touchpad is so bad. Maybe you can argue this is a problem with Street Fighter, but I don't even think that's a Street Fighter problem. I think the real issue is that if you put a touchpad on a leverless controller and you put it right next to the start button, then no matter what, the players are gonna accidentally touch that. And if you accidentally touch that, yeah, your leverless doesn't have tournament mode. The tournament mode isn't the problem. The problem is having a touchpad. A touchpad makes it so that there is a real possibility for your controller to genuinely disconnect just if you get your touch the touchpad. It's not a button. So even if you just mildly have your finger on it, it will disconnect your controller. That's a real issue. The Furion doesn't have this problem either because it simply doesn't have a touchpad. The same problem, by the way, with the Razor Kitsune. I'm not sure if the Razor Kitsune even has a tournament mode, but I think the Razor Kitsune, for the same reason, is kind of useless for real tournament play. And I don't think that that one even has a tournament mode to solve that problem. You cannot disable the touchpad unless you turn on tournament mode. But the software for the Corsair changed a behavior on the start button so that when you go into tournament mode, not only does it disable the touchpad, it also disables the start button. So if I disable the start button, I don't have the touchpad problem, but I can't navigate the menu anymore, and I cannot accept matches in Street Fighter 6. So it's useless. So now I have to play without tournament mode, but if I play without tournament mode, I will constantly disconnect because of the touchpad. Because the start button is located close to where the start button is, so I will constantly touch the touchpad, and touching the touchpad means I get disconnected. It's kind of amazing because, like, by design, what happens is you wanna press start to skip the animation, like the win animation every round. So every round when you press the start button, there's like a 50-50 chance of touching the touchpad in a bad way so that it disconnects your controller. I don't know if you can rebind the touchpad, but I can tell you one thing. If you're gonna have a tournament mode to disable the touchpad, make the tournament mode actually useful so that you can use it at tournaments. And even outside of tournaments, it needs to be usable. It was fine before. You can do it for the DualShock 5's touchpad through Steam input. Yeah, but I don't want to add a translation layer through Steam because that will add input lag as well. What is your Corsair firmware version? Well, the newest one. I just updated the firmware, and that is what's causing the problem. No, I'm at 2.2.1. And that is the software that is giving me trouble. Because when I was at 1.93.1, I didn't have that problem because tournament mode wouldn't lock out the start button. But now with version 2.2, it locks me out of the start button, so I can't use the controller anymore. As I said, it's the same thing with the Razer Kitsune. When I was playing 2XKO on it, I noticed that I would constantly disconnect mid-round because I have to press the start button, but by pressing the start button, I accidentally touch the touchpad, and if I touch the touchpad, I get disconnected. It happened to me all the time on the Razer Kitsune, and the Razer Kitsune doesn't even seem to have a tournament mode to begin with, so that's a problem. If the touchpad didn't exist, everything would be good. Like, just removing the touchpad would actually solve all the problems. Yes, I can show you. I can show you. So here is the start button, okay? This is the start button, okay? So if you naturally hold your hand while deactivating the start button, this is how you will do it. You will have your hand touch the touchpad. You will have to awkwardly, on purpose, learn how to touch this without touching, like, you have to remember, I have my hand, my left hand here, okay? I have it here. So if I have my left hand here, I'll naturally hold my right hand on the right buttons. So in order to not touch the touchpad when I'm pressing start, I have to awkwardly, like, I don't know, like press start like this. This is not a natural holding position. Oh, but you have better control over your hand. You're German, you'll have that built into your DNA by now. Also, like, one thing that also happened to me as well is The PlayStation button is also kind of in the way. If I use the left hand to press it, I can accidentally press the PlayStation logo with it. But yeah, I could use my left hand to do it, but then I would have to every single time. Like the closest finger that is to the start button, you want to naturally use that. I don't see the point. No, I'm not gonna learn how to press the start button in a really weird way and not in a natural way just because there's a touchpad that I have to avoid at all costs. I do wonder if the touchpad is there only to mess with me, then it should probably not be there. How do you revert the firmware? Even if you can revert the firmware, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm genuinely, if there's no built-in solution to this, I'm not gonna be playing on it just out of principle. Because I don't think that you deserve to sell a controller if you have such a major flaw built into your controller. This controller is supposed to be for tournament players, right? I'm not wrong, right? So if it's very, very easy to accidentally change your settings or completely disconnect mid-round, then that is not acceptable. That is not acceptable. It's that simple. Yo, you must know. What's up? Controller is just for smart people. I'll look into it off stream at some point, but this is a major inconvenience, and I think it's really bad. If this is not fixed with the software update, then it's useless, in my opinion. You must know. Thank you so much for the 61 months. I really appreciate it. Like, at this point, how many hours have I spent trying to configure the controller just to learn that it has so many software glitches and weird, like, behavior that genuinely any normal person would be spending way less time with this. Look, on the Furin, I can just use my left hand and press start because start is closest to my left hand and there is no touchpad in the way. I don't need a special tournament mode. Just the non-existence of the touchpad there makes it possible to be used. Actually kind of silly. I wonder if you need to have the touchpad to be officially licensed by PlayStation. But maybe PlayStation is actually like actively making it impossible to have the controller work properly. Thank you so much, Gentle Madman, for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate it. Oh wow, I almost had that. No! GPS, Alter, ja. Wi-Fi JP on top of that, right? Unbelievable. That's actually fine. Wi-Fi players are worse than modern players. I mean, this guy is this is a Smurf that I've been playing quite frequently, and I do think the account solely exists to mess with players, but I don't know for sure. I mean, if you're going to be playing on a Smurf account with a JP, clearly a pretty good JP, and then you're gonna go through the trouble of playing on Wi-Fi, I don't know, like, it just smells like you're trying to mess with people. And let's check, how frequently does he play on the account? Do you say playing on D-pad is better than stick? This is highly dependently, is a very subjective matter. When I played competitive Street Fighter on pad, I used the D-pad, but there are plenty of players who play on analog sticks somehow, so I really think it's just a preference thing. Me personally, yeah, I play like that.
Comes a new challenger.
Mark the Shark PC. Wait, is Mark the Shark playing online while being at Street Fighter League? Wasn't he just at Street Fighter League? No. It's kind of funny having like playing somebody who just played on stream. Let's see. Good. Oh, good. Hi. Was hat denn da? Eine Krone, woher? Als du Geburtstag hattest? Ja. Ja, wie schön.
Papa, wir haben Fette gebacken.
Cool, guck ich mir später an, ja?
So lecker, die habe ich schon probiert.
Ja. Gib mir mal auf den Kuss, Kaya. Gute Nacht. Gute Nacht. Ja? Whoa, he interrupted in between, really? I left a gap on purpose. Guys, next time, Street Fighter League again. Oh, that was good. Oh. No, I messed it up big time. Okay, okay, fair enough. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Force and Green. Good day, Jimmy. How's things? Things is good. Things is good. This is why these guys are at the bottom of the league. Look, like, to be completely fair, being in Street Fighter League means that you literally have to fight and win against, like, the best players in the world, okay? Like, no matter who you are, that's never gonna be easy.
Here comes a new challenger.
That being said, I don't think I'd be ready for Street Fighter League this year. But maybe in terms of skill, I can step it up for next year. But it's unlikely either way. Like, one of the problems, like, earlier we did talk about Street Fighter League and Unbelievable risk to take.
Aki wins. Round 1. Fight.
That's fine. There we go. Yo, LCD, what's up?
Real win. Round 1. Fight.
Brente is like really jumpy. Wow. Lots of points there. Yeah, Carlos. Maybe we'll do another. We'll probably do another community tournament very soon. What was the process for you to qualify for one of the teams in Street Fighter? The Street Fighter League, there is no process for being there. You're basically getting invited, okay? And I mean, this is something I wanted to talk about earlier as well for the people who are confused about my experience with Street Fighter League. I personally got into Street Fighter League in a different route than normal. Normally, the route is there is a esports team that has a spot in Street Fighter League. Let's say Team Mouse, okay, just as an example. So Team Mouse is here. So obviously, they're going to be sending in their sponsored players, Ending Walker, Problem X, right? When I was there was only Problem X because, I think because Ending Walker was too young, something like that. I don't know. Anyways, Ending Walker was not part of Team Mouse at that point. So it was just Problem X. So now Problem X has to build a team. So he will simply ask players that he feels good about having as teammates, and they will join Team Mouse during Street Fighter League. That's how it works. And with this setup, you never run into the problem that I had at Street Fighter League, because everybody on the team, or at the very least the team captain, believes all of the players who are on the team have a place in the event, right? Why would you pick somebody if you think the player doesn't have any reason to be at Street Fighter League? That's not going to happen, right? So naturally, what's going to happen is the 4 players who are playing at Street Fighter League are going to naturally rotate, because the captain has a plan, because the captain feels like, hey, all these players, they have their spots, they have their good matchups, they have their bad matchups maybe, okay, and decisions are being made like that. Team Wild back then wasn't really a proper team. There was no team captain. It was just 4 players put together, and they had to figure it out. And that caused a problem, because that means that the team captain, if he thought that one of the players wasn't qualified for Street Fighter League, then he could simply, well, not have the guy play. Set the stage to random. Is it not random at the moment? Oh yeah, right. So I think that's very dangerous if you have a team tournament like Street Fighter League and the teammates themselves, they don't believe in each other. And then you have one guy calling the shots. I mean, let's be real. If I was the one calling the shots and I thought one of the players was clearly worse than all of the other 2 of my teammates that I have, well, why would I ever pick that guy to play? I mean, so you see, it's not even the team captain that it's its fault. It's really the setting that causes problems. Really, Andre? Really? That was actually really bad. I didn't want to do that. Oh my god! I just died. If you're a team captain, you would not consider Yon or Chico. Yeah, it's because they're scrubs, you know? Of course I wouldn't. That's actually pretty wild decision making right there with the jump. That's not gonna work. Why do you jump every single time? Aki and Bison are jumping a lot, true. Maybe because my anti-airs are shit. Actually, against Brunte, I anti-aired pretty decently. How'd that happen to me? Drive Rush DP is new MDZ Jimmy Tech. Is that so? What about, actually, Street Fighter League has probably continued, right? Probably shouldn't have, Is it running right now? It probably is. Should we switch back? What do you guys think? That is a light Hadoken to combo level 1, yeah. Hast du schon PlayStation 6 gesehen? Nee. Hat das überhaupt schon jemand gesehen? Did the PlayStation 6 get unveiled, guys, or unveiled or not? Please let me know. Is Ra's al Ghul trolling me? Lord of Karma. Razal, ich glaube, du bist da auf irgendwas reingefallen. Du kannst Links schicken, aber bitte keine Fake-Links. Wenn niemand außer dir weiß, dass die PlayStation 6 gezeigt wurde, dann wurde sie auch nicht gezeigt. Never do a light kick in that spot. If the JP is far away, you'll always get that. Im Video reden die darüber, aber in Google Info von AMD Insider eventuell 2027. Razal, ich kann auch ein Video machen, wo ich darüber rede, wann die Switch 3 rauskommt. Wirst du das dann auch als Big News ansehen, dass die Switch 3 oder der nächste die nächste Konsole von Nintendo irgendwann rauskommt? Ich kann auch spekulieren. Also wo ist die Big News? Hast du die PS6 schon gesehen? Also offensichtlich hat die auch niemand in dem Video gesehen. Wenn die PS6 da nicht gezeigt wird, dann... ich kann auch sagen, die PS6 wird irgendwann rauskommen. Ja, und jetzt? Was bringt mir das jetzt? Mr. Free, Jimmy, can you explain why I can get games on Ultimate Master but lose to low masters all the time? I'm pulling my hair out. Well, if you check out your win rate against Ultimate Master, then you will notice that your win rate is actually way worse against Ultimate Master than it is against low masters. This is a classic example of bias. You clearly remember wins against Ultimate Master a lot, but you don't remember losses to them because they're the expected result. So anytime an unexpected result comes up, you will remember it better. So if you're winning against Ultimate Master, you'll remember that. If you're losing against Low Master, you'll also remember that. So that's why that's your impression. If you actually check your statistics, I'm pretty sure you'll notice that there's a clear pattern that you're losing like to players on your exact MR level about 50-50. And up and down a trajectory is determined by, well, certain percentages, you know, or smurfs. If you're losing to somebody in very low MR, it might also be a smurf, right? So maybe it's not actually the unexpected result. Da kann ich mir Bilder angucken. Razagul, wenn ich da jetzt draufklicke, ja, und es ist kompletter Bullshit, ja, da musst du 5 Euro donaten, okay? Okay, da wird ein bisschen darüber geredet, was mit der PS6 passieren könnte oder welche Features es haben könnte, okay? Und wo wird die da gezeigt? Aber ich kann mir das Video jetzt natürlich nicht angucken. Das ist ja nur ein Video. Also nochmal, Razal Ghul, du musst schon ein bisschen bei der Realität bleiben, okay? Die PS6 wurde nicht irgendwie angekündigt oder gezeigt dort oder irgendwas Bahnbrechendes. Da hat jemand von Sony, und zwar Mark, der ist auch zuständig, ich weiß gar nicht mehr, was für eine Position er hat, aber sehr hohe Position in der Entwicklung von PlayStation. Ja, okay, also da ist schon jemand, der da Ahnung hat, ne? Der da ein bisschen philosophiert über die Features und so. Okay, auch interessant. Aber die PS6 wird damit nicht gezeigt. Und ganz sicher wurde die PS6 dort nicht vorgestellt, weil sonst wäre das überall als Nachricht. The TLDR, what I said is the PlayStation 6 was not announced at this random interview to talk about possible features of the PlayStation 6, okay? And it certainly wasn't presented as an announcement or a showcase of the PlayStation 6. Da sind 1, 2 Bilder, dass das Modell so aussehen wird. Von wem? Sony hat das offiziell vorgestellt und niemand redet darüber? Glaube ich kaum. Guys, am I crazy or like did the PlayStation 6 get announced? Did the PlayStation 6 with hardware pictures get announced? Yes or no? Am I going crazy? Because if the answer is no, then none of what Razal Ghul is saying here is relevant. Also nochmal, Razal Ghul, wenn da nichts vorgestellt wurde, wenn da was gezeigt wurde und niemand redet darüber, dann bin ich mir zu 100% sicher, dass das keine Relevanz hat. Das sind keine offiziellen Bilder. Vielleicht hatte irgendein Redakteur von giga.de da irgendwie AI-Fotos von der PlayStation 6 erstellen lassen. Okay, von mir aus, ja. Aber die PlayStation 6 wurde ganz sicher nicht von Sony vorgestellt heute. Ganz sicher. Ich bewundere deine Geduld. So kacke. I have to try, you know? Like, my expectation is always a culmination of viewers' writing style, okay? So depending on how you usually write, my answer and patience is tailored towards you specifically. Ja, Giga steht da. Ja, Giga Bullshit also. Hätten sie genauso gut ranschreiben können. Ich kann auch ein Bild malen von der PlayStation 6. Ich kann im ChatGPT jetzt sagen, komm, machen wir mal ein Bild von PlayStation 6. Und dann steht da einfach dran, Quelle MDZ Jimmy. Ja und? Hat das jetzt irgendeine Relevanz? Soll ich meinen Sohn fragen? Ja, wir können ja auch Abdullah Khalid fragen, ob er uns ein Bild malen möchte von der PlayStation 6. Und dann werde ich bei Event Hubs das anfordern als Nachricht, dass Abdullah Khalid 89 die PlayStation 6 enthüllt hat. I should be watching Eddie Walker vs. Crimson, right? Yeah. What the fuck? It feels weird. Abdullah. I mean, Khalid is not. It's actually. How do you even say that in German or English? It's a little bit of a different name in German normally. Let's watch some Street Fighter League. How about that?
Brought out the tank and he said, let's do it. He got him.
What are we saying?
Saute pas beaucoup. J'attends pas mal les sauts, ça
Not
arrive
jumping
pas
much.
trop.
I was waiting for jump.
C'est vrai, quand t'as flotte, à un moment il a HK.
Ouais.
T'aurais rien fait et il t'aurait tapé un peu après. Je pense que tu le tapais.
Yeah, one is 10 roundhouse, maybe delay your bot.
Sag mal, Benville. Was ist das? Was ist Benville? Any Walker currently murdering Crimson? Definitely want to look this up.
Yep. One of the Europe's best dusters there as well. Already round start jumping there from Ending Walker.
Like he hurts.
Yeah, see?
Oh my god, the balls.
Ending Walker's confident enough in his walk forward to be able to just confidently catch the flow with the roundhouse.
There we go. So Crimson getting an opening, going for the slide.
That was a great jab.
Safely out. Andy Walker keeps the pressure on. That was a perfect parry, by the way. I mean, an imperfect parry, if anything, but...
That's Ending Walker, yep.
The way he is locking down Mr. Crimson and making sure he limits his options, especially when it comes to trying to escape as well. Just walks away, trying to get a whip punish there. No dice.
I think he wanted to catch a slide attempt.
Perfect parries and sees that...
Oh!
Get close, so he hit that sweep there.
That was fantastic.
I think he's going to spend the yellow too.
Yeah. That does kill? No, it does not.
Okay. Yeah. Great discipline there from Mr. Crimson.
That was actually fantastic.
Again, he could have risked taking back throw and losing the round, but he was...
Das ist der Edge-Spieler aus Street Fighter 5.
Excellent end of the round for Mr. Crimson, and now he needs to keep...
Aber ich habe gehört, Ending Walker wird in Street Fighter 7 wird der Dalsum spielen. Ich habe sogar ein Bild davon. Trust me, bro.
And that DI was a desperation DI, because of course Ending Walker is going to answer you clean. It's gonna be in the corner, gonna be playing of course your own DI. And there we go, perfect KO, match point, Ending Walker moving to the next round.
What a rebuttal there from the UK's #1. And
so geil. This guy beat ISDD on real life tournament. Wait, he beat him up? He lost in the game and then beat him up? Really? Who?
Punish again, he's looking for it. I think he's looking for it.
I think I missed some major development. Ending Walker physically beating up ISDD at a tournament. I want to see that.
Risk anything. So to let this one go, but watch
Oh damn! Oh damn! Full combo here. I'm actually kind of shocked. Endingwalker is going for the easy route.
And his 100% record, the flawless Endingwalker, continues to reign supreme at the top of the individual charts.
The stats are pretty simple, guys. 8 games, 8 Ws. This man simply does not miss. And so far he's looking like the absolute ace in Mouse's sleeve, but he was stand for the 10 points, Jammers. So
I saved that clip on my PC. My grandkids must see this clip somehow.
change everything.
Is this for Capcom Cup qualification or something? What do you mean? It's Street Fighter League.
Walker is gonna be hard to even get close to that, man.
Yeah, look, it's tricky, man. Again, the MVP of the first leg,
It's not worth the risk, yeah, but
we did vote him the MVP there. Wasn't deterred by any combos. It eluded a lot of throws that Mr. Cribbs.
I love this conversion. That was a great conversion.
Conversions, and he wasn't frustrated by the float at all, because most people probably get frustrated after his DP got baited by a float once. So really good resilience here from Endingwalker, and as Damascus has said time and time again, listen, you hit this dude, he's gonna bring out the tank. He's just gonna make sure you feel it, no matter what choice you make.
That light kick was good, right? I would have done light punch, but light kick works as well.
The guaranteed finish there, and you can see Mr. Crimson slight head tilt, because it's like, I got hit by the counter hit, and Endingwalker found this time and he seeked it. Was able to be rewarded.
I gotta say, Endingwalker really good to like forcing certain scenarios and getting the victories off of them. Very good, very powerful.
Chance to tie this one up and go for the extra match, and Killzu has been pretty good at delivering this kind of situation and saving his team. Logan is will Killzu. Can we save Team Aegis, Logan?
Well, it's the exact opposite of what we saw in the last fixture between these two teams, as Mouse find themselves 20 points up, and it's Aegis that are playing for that potential extra match. Killzu stepping in now, of course, with the Mai. She has all the tools that you need. Who do you expect to be going up against?
I think I'm gonna play against Lex. I think Gael does okay against Mai. And
who did he say is he expecting?
So it would be a good match.
Now, Guile is definitely a character that in Europe you will have a lot of experience against. Obviously, if
Oh, Lex. Oh, he's expecting Lex.
Other Guiles in Europe, do you feel when it comes to this matchup specifically, you're very well prepared?
What I meant earlier, is this for Capcom Cup qualifying, or is it a separate tournament?
I know Guile a lot, but
nobody qualifies for Capcom Cup through Street Fighter League.
I have to make the adjustment.
If you win Street Fighter League, like the entire thing, I think it will be decided on Saturday. Then you qualify for Street Fighter League Worlds. I think that's what it's called at Capcom Cup. But it's not technically Capcom Cup that you're qualifying for. You're going to be playing Street Fighter League at Capcom Cup. But it's not the single, like it's not the single tournament bracket thing, you know?
What's the thinking behind that? Have you been training up for this matchup specifically?
I think Gao does well against all his characters like Jerry, Cammy, and I think he does pretty good against Mai also. So yeah.
So even in this first of 3, if he switches, you're well equipped.
Yeah.
All right. Looking to close out a big 40. I think a 40 points would almost mathematically secure your playoff position anyway, regardless. And then that takes a lot of pressure off the team, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you. I see you've all been training on these.
Lex is a man of few words, you know? Maybe I should pay attention to that sometimes as well, you know?
I know it's going to go down. Guys, if you want to wish each other the best of luck, they are focused on the match. No talking, all button pressing, and it's going to be Aegis.
Did you read Cammy and Mai, he said? Sus.
Up against Lex for Mouse with the Guile. Comes down to this. Can Mouse secure a 40 points, or are we going to be going to an extra match tiebreaker? We'll find out in this best of 5. Damascus and Jammers.
Jimmy, who do you think is going to win between Killzu and Lex?
match.
Very hard to say. Honestly, I could see either way, but like lately Killzoo seems to be murdering pretty much anybody that he plays against. So I guess I would say Killzoo is gonna win.
You got a beard, you got facial hair. Yeah, I don't.
If I had to make a guess, but I wouldn't be shocked at all if it ended up being Lex instead.
I wanna play that guy offline, and Lex the same. Is that, you know, at the end of the day,
6 out of 7 wins, 86% win rate. That's really impressive.
Obviously, these two have at least been under the same roof multiple times.
Yeah.
But you know, until
That is actually really impressive. Damn.
which one of the two will take it. Killzoo has been pretty much the established anchor of this team. He's the qualified player from the France-Monaco region throughout the World Warrior. So he has been establishing himself this year as maybe, you know, like the French guy to look out for. And he's gonna try once again to save his team from a 40-0. As Logan said, I think that 40-0 on Mao's side, yeah, might be certain first place, man.
Well, this is the thing. What you need to remember is, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be an interesting one. Both these guys are Capcom Cup 12 qualified, by the way. Obviously, Killzoo winning is regional or final, and Lex getting the most consistent in the UK by having the biggest tally in terms of the points. Now, I've been looking back at some of Killzoo's matches here, predominantly with his Mai, and I got to say, one of the strongest, if not the strongest Mai player, in my personal opinion, in Europe. How he's been utilizing some of the most potent tools she has, and especially how he's been utilizing things with Drive Rush.
Oh, by the way, I just looked up the novablade, by the way. Apparently, I did the update wrong. You're supposed to update the wireless dongle first. So there are 2 updates that are required if you're going to do a firmware update. I guess I should have read up on that.
A lot more because of Lex's Sonic Boom game.
So the dongle, the wireless dongle, that actually explains why the dongle doesn't work anymore. I needed to update that first, and then the novablade. So that means next time I plug it in, I should update the wireless dongle. It probably won't solve the problem of the start button not working, but that is something I should definitely be doing.
I know Lex, despite all his performance stuff, I feel like he's still kind of an underrated player.
Okay.
You know, like, he's still got a lot of great positions, right? Top 8 at Evo Japan last year, EWC qualified, he's been left front center, won the World Warriors, qualified, but I still feel like he doesn't get enough blast.
Yeah,
you know, like, exactly. When you see a tournament, you don't see enough, like, oh my god, Lex is there. This guy...
Let's see who's going to be winning this one.
Taking on Killzoo, Kyle versus Mai.
I gotta say, like, if I had to play Lex or Killzoo, I think I'd still rather play Killzoo than Lex. I'm not sure if that actually means that the matchup for Guile is even, like, more awkward for Ryu, or if I'm just more comfortable playing Killzoo specifically than Lex.
Not doing much, like, we're happy to parry this. Was a bit too ambitious.
He's going to charge up the fans here and win the projectile war, or get the temporary advantage. That's why Lex is doing EX Sonic Booms, because he needs to get a Kai Chosen out. There you go. Looking good here. He's still got EX meter.
Great DP. Think Ryu getting nerfs anytime soon? It's hard to say.
And that's the thing, right? As he peppers and sprays out the regular Sonic Booms, you're kind of goaded into doing EX Kai Chosen. When you get level 1, you can actually preserve your drive meter for something even bigger later. Here's the Kai Chosen there, taking us some drive gauge.
Perfect parry was clean, but
pretty slow game so far, right?
Back foot right now. And he just think he's walking back a lot. You gotta give it a try, you know, it's Guile. You don't put that pressure on. Guile will just play his own game, the backdash to get away from the throw. Lex looking clean.
Goes for the mid-screen here. Killzoo probably doesn't want to use EX Kai Chosen at the moment. No counter hit conversion of the stand medium kick, but pops him in the corner. Gets the delayed back heavy kick. Here comes the level 1. He's going to charge up the fan. No, he doesn't. He's right there. This is what I'm talking about at the start of the match.
That was good.
Like it to get stand up.
Dodge this instead. No, blocking goes. Oof, how's the sweep? Okay, thankfully, but the back throw is going to put Lex in a difficult situation, because the next decision could be the end. The fan is coming.
Oh, that was fantastic.
On the drive impact, the save.
But yeah, this is the problem with Mai. Even if you have the upper hand, any OD fan, you know, turns into a mix-up.
He pressed stand first twice. So if you do crouch medium kick and you're a bit close to it, you can either risk the parry or don't contest with whatever button you press because it will clip you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so just
be careful with the backdashes as well.
I can't hear you guys.
Be careful with the backdashes as well.
Okay.
All right. Little coaching. You can see the teams of his. Find the little things for the teammate.
Yeah, that's
They should have just said, Lex, get good, scrub.
You just stand heavy punch to the Kai Chosen. Gotta be very careful what he challenged it. And be careful with the backdashes as well. I thought that's punishable. I'm not sure if that heavy kick was punishable. Is it -4? Because he looked poorly spaced.
And back to the corner now. Ooh, Lex backed off, but the drive reversal.
Yeah, it's -4.
Yeah, not only do you have to deal with the match, you also have to deal with the advice.
Right, is he going to try and bait a flash kick from Lex? Let's find out. No, he blocks.
Yeah, he's still being patient, right? He does not want to give Lex a chance to control neutral again. Because kills you.
Damn.
Has been absolutely immaculate this set, man. Another round taken.
They won't touch JP. Guile is guile.
You know, it might be the question, like, is it the best to send Lex in anchor? Or should we have waited to keep ending Walker?
Well, I mean, look, he seems confident in the matchup on paper. Guard as well against all of Killzoo's characters there. But like you said, how nimble Killzoo's been with any character he uses. They've got to pin him down. He's going to activate Solid Puncher. Can he force the burnout? There it is. Careful of the level 1.
Waiting for potential DI, but other than that, it's like, you know what, I'll happily take that chip. Little overhead, not gonna get much anyway. A bit more chip, and able to anti-air on Lex's side.
This wasn't really worth it.
Tap, tap, check by
But then again, Lex has all of the resources still. This is fine.
Killjoy has to parry, he's losing, but death by 1,000 cuts here, and that's why he has to be chosen.
Wow, the Fireball War.
Slowly being chipped away, he felt more inclined to do an EX Kai Chosen, but Lex was already ready with the EX Sonic Boom, and that's what you need, the drive need.
-4 with the U. The number 4.
A very level playing field, man. Lex looking to get some.
That's what Jammers will say.
Until he throws the fan.
Nice, there you go, low on drive me here. He has got a level 1 as well, and I think he tried to get away after a jump for a back dash. He's going to set up a safe jump here, Damascus. Not even. Ah, okay. I like that. For the low drive gauge as well.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Unfortunately, that was a back throw, man. Forward throw would have helped him a lot. Oh, great challenge. And of course, yeah, he's immediately going to...
So he really wants to get out of the burnout, which is the exact right choice here.
He can actually get a dash up into a light here if he wants to. And I think he tried to steal a frame or two. It looked like he wanted to do the medium, and he got an interruption anyway. Lex has got to be careful with his defensive choice.
Oh, that could have killed Killzoo.
Oh my word! No, he can't do this now. He can't take another grab. Low on drive gauge here is Lex. The jump in. This is huge. He's going to build level 3.
Oh, he would have built it.
Oh, he needed that so badly.
Oh, that was the overhead. Counter hit overhead as well.
Il respecte beaucoup tes boules comme t'as vu.
Il respecte
Tu
your
peux
fireball,
reculer
your
juste
fireball
derrière.
a lot.
En fait, tu drive rush, ça accroupit.
It was on purpose.
Il peut flash kick en réaction. Du coup, je le fais pas.
That was pretty good.
C'est lui qui gagne le trade.
Yeah, that was actually, he was just not like, he couldn't decide whether he wanted to
You're throwing fireballs and
commit to the level 3.
that's true, you know, like, he's mindful of
Give me a second.
Yeah, that was so unfortunate there for Lex. He got a drop combo. That would have been the game there. One apiece in this anchor match. And again, we're out of the frying pan into the oven. It just goes from bad to worse here. Damascus and the Kaguru no Mice coming out.
Party time. I got my install.
Oh, he said no.
Fire.
He said stop this.
Eventually, we get this. Still 4 stocks though for Killzoo.
Wait for the drive gauge to come back just for a little bit here, but good conversion there from Lex. He's going to need as much drive as possible to walk up, because he knows Lex likes to walk away off of that +3 situation for the grab. Hold it down!
From that range?
And that was the enhanced version, by the way, at the start.
Yes, sir.
What up? Kills you running away with it, dear Damascus, in this anchor match. He wants to take his team to a tiebreaker.
Kills you spacing, man, looking too good. Said it earlier, but once again, an absolute masterclass of Street Fighter 6 on display by
Nice
Kills you there.
That's one of the best things he's done with this character throughout SFL EU is that stand heavy punch, drive rush, delay back heavy kick. Now he's starting to see Kills you. His frustration meter is slowly increasing.
No, but yeah, getting it put up regardless, but it's not going to too much. Yep, chases, because he saw Lex walking back, and now he has been hit.
A level 2 might do the trick. Not quite. Oh, the throw there from Akane. There you go, a solid 3-0 performance by the
Damn.
anger for Team Aegis, which means we have to go.
That was a really important match there.
Our fourth player on both teams.
And that's gonna be the same extra match as the first leg, Jammers.
You're right.
We had
right.
Garnet. So we had Garnet versus Gaming on the first leg, and Garnet was the winner. So now Gaming got a golden chance to give his run back, as Lex is here, you know, discussing the matchup with a, you know, problem.
Mai is very strong in 6.
Obviously, the levels of competition have been so incredibly high, but Kills You, he has been consistently rising.
Yeah, the stocks have been going up. Stocks have been going up there for Mai and Kills You, of course. But
Stonks have been going up. Yeah, I guess that's the way to put it.
But again, phenomenal game plan there being executed by Kills You. Even when he was frustrated, said, no, I can still do something in a very good position. And a lot of people don't really tech against Kills You from what I've seen as well, because he's very good at mixing between where I think it's a good idea to pile on throws, dial it back a bit. When people overextend, he's got the crouch and medium punch ready for the counter hit conversions. This is a fully, or a complete Mai, at least from what I see, at some of the highest level here, I gotta say.
Absolutely.
Gotta say, it kills you very, very strong the way he's playing.
Way further than you think, you know, like you feel like it's a very vertical kind of DP, but not in this range. Kills You, secures 20 points for Team Aegis, and with this he is going to even up the scoreboard. 20-20. It is time to go for our extra player match. Is going to be Garnet versus Gaming. Once again, we had this match earlier, and that one is going to be very, very fun. Logan is with our two contenders. Logan, time for the run back.
That's right. It is an exact mirror of this fixture last time. And this time, Gaming is on the away side. And you're going to be hoping that it's reverse of last time's performance. You went up against Garnet in the extra match. When you met previously, it was Garnet that got the better of you that time. How do you feel about it this time around?
I rewatched the match, and I will try my best to win this and clutch this for my team. So I'm looking forward to this match.
Yeah, I can feel the confidence on you. I can feel the confidence. Garnet, you're exuding confidence. You're undefeated so far. You've been so great in this role, this sweeper role. Can you confirm for us, first of all, to get it out of the way, character and control type?
Dalsimon Classic.
Lovely. Last time you beat Gaming in this matchup?
Yeah. Last time we met in SFL, I beat him, but it's always 50-50 because we play in the same region of World Warrior. So anything.
Is that Jimmy's cousin?
I'm here
Yep.
to try to do my job for the team.
Well, you know what I'm missing from Garnet? He needs to do this.
You're quietly confident. This is going to be a great set.
He needs to show that he's an Italian player, you know?
Aegis putting forward Gaming with the Akuma. Mouse sending forward Garnet with the Dulcim. Let's send it over to the desk. Damascus and Jammers, over to you.
Thank you, Logan. Same team, slightly different lineups, but same ending is going to be Garnet versus Gaming. And now, on the first leg, right, Garnet absolutely destroyed Gaming. And I had a chat with Garnet later, and he told me, I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised that day because it felt like everything was just working. Because he's like, I play Gaming a lot, and when we play, he just said it, right, when we play, we go 50-50. It's really close in the two of us, but that first match, he felt like, I don't know, man, it's just working. Like, I'm not gonna complain, right, but as you know, luck is not infinite. Might be Gaming's day, might be Garnet day again. And
Garnet has been 100% win rate, which is interesting, but he's only also played 3 times. Interesting.
A little bit of time, and let's not forget earlier in the day.
And Gaiman has 50-50.
His training partners in the NIP captain Phenom, and he got 10 points for Team Aegis. And not only that, it significantly boosted this man's confidence, because I think you did discuss it before last season when he was introduced to League Gaming. He didn't perform not to the best of his ability, not only for himself but for this team, and I think there's been a drastic switch around here. So coming into this and into the second half, Mr. Crimson knows exactly where to place him and why, and that's what makes Mr. Crimson one of the best Street Fighter captains in my personal opinion. So he's coming into this here. Now, regardless, the scoreline between these two last time.
We'll see about this one. We'll see about this one. Is this the final game for today?
You haven't had deja vu. Well, you're about to be witnessing it right now.
Yep.
Or maybe not. Actually, I think last time around, I had to stream. I had to cut the stream earlier, right?
I think like for a player like Gaming, like I know Gaming, like we've been hanging out together and stuff. I love this guy, and he's the kind of player like being in an environment like this where you have 3 players who not only are like players who have a wealth of experience, you know, like more experience than you, but also players who really 100% trust you. They don't put you on pressure when they send you. They send you because they know you're gonna win. They're not putting you on pressure, they're not giving you the negative side, you only have a positive energy in your team, and that's the kind of things that really boost Gaming as a player before we even talk about the gameplay.
Yeah, I think he's one of those guys where his confidence comes from positive words from leadership. If you've got a good leader, then the positive words will follow. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got another bonus match on our hands. The man of the Raging Demon going up against our yoga specialist here. Garnet is going to have to be
Let's see.
laser focused if he wants to get the win and keep that 100% record maintained for him. Nice NTA with the yoga lance.
All right, let's see how this one goes.
Demon flip already. He wasn't doing enough demon flips last time, I feel.
Yeah.
Just very feet firmly planted on the ground there, Gaming.
Yeah, and key difference, as you mentioned, right? He earlier beat Phenom today, so definitely a day where he can feel confident. Unfortunately, the air reset goes in Garnet's favor.
Yeah, the air reset really messes up players.
Let something wish, but Gaming not biting the bait.
Go forward throw there, and then another demon flip, looking it out, and you see Garnet uses the float a lot differently to Mr. Crimson. He likes to release the float a little bit.
Ooh, that might actually be it.
And he might have to cancel into the Empyrean's end. Go and get the walls flat. Not even needed.
That was damage, man.
That was really good. Wow. He found a really good conversion there.
He needs it. That's the word on the street. He needs it.
Let's see, great first round by Gaming, looking to get a successful run back right now. The throw is going to send him to the other side of the stage. Ooh.
Okay, I think Mr. Crimson must have told him to demon flip more from the last encounter, and he said he watched the
Jimmy,
match
this...
himself.
Oh, right.
Stuff to think about, man. Float again.
Sandstorm.
Oh, I missed it.
Mine will always be there, you know?
Nice. The late dive as well to catch Garnet's anti-air attempt, and now Gaming is going to be the one getting the throw. Keeps him under pressure. Yep, the force knockdown is going to be successfully converted from, and now it's more pressure, right? Gaming looking to keep Garnet there. 3 bars on Garnet's side. Excellent anti-air.
There we go. He's going to have to do the level 3. I think he's going to have to do the merciless yoga here and recover. Get back that drive gauge. He could probably pop out a yoga arch and wait. He's going to do he's trying to go for the meaty roundhouse instead. He puts out a comet. Demon flip again.
Oh man, the conversion, Garnet.
Because as he's
Yo, Smoker, good to see you. Doing great. What about yourself? Hope you're fine, my man.
Which means I think Gaming might be able to get away with a demon flip into nothing at some point.
Might be time to switch things up. Garnet's defense has been pretty good so far, and great one as well. He's not gonna let himself get air-to-air in this situation again. Gaming got to watch out because he got to use a lot of drive gauge. He's getting anti-air as well. Has to make sure he doesn't start feeling desperate about his own approaches, because right now everything works in Garnet's favor. The juggles are clean. Gaming pushed to the corner.
Lovely that he didn't fall for that spacing trap there after Yoga Flame, but it is going to be Adamant Flame instead that takes over here, and another demon flip into the guillotine.
Oh, he wasn't ready for that.
Quickly stand light punch from Gaming. You can see he's trying.
I can't believe he got away with that teleport.
From Garnet. Got to watch out because he does not want to be caught in burnout against that Dals team.
Lovely discipline not to get caught by that dive kick like he did last time. Pops out the arch to generate some space here, Damascus.
Yeah, he generated drive gauge as well on the Gaming side. Great.
Honestly, one hit from Gaming can really be a disaster.
If he gets hit by it's not even, he's going to surprised at the range. Trust me, that thing goes further than you think. All right, let's go to this CA version as well. He only has level 2, and Gamer's got everything to play for. Good block on the Rago high kick. Again. Oh, the DP hit. He can get chips back.
My God.
Yeah, I was safe.
Gaming looking stone cold, bro. He's like,
But he if he had done the like an OD anti-air, he would have won. So I think he was upset about that. Could have had an easier win there.
Les punches qui whiff into low. Tente-le un petit peu sur lui quand ça peut tuer.
Ça marche. Yeah, he was like, when you can kill, try to do that drive rush light whiff into crush medium kick.
Oh,
because
like what he does with the similar to what he does with mine. Okay, that's interesting. Air fireball. Yeah, he's starting to implement all the aerial options Akuma has on offer. And it is Black Friday, so you might get a discount on them as well. So.
You might get a discount because it's Black Friday.
I'm saving my money.
Good. I love that response of the DP there. Immediately another backdash there. Is he going to burn him out with the Yoga Inferno? Good choice there from Garnet.
Yeah.
He is going to close this out with another back heavy punch anti.
That was a quick round. Good for Garnet's confidence. Gaming back to the drawing boards.
Those commentators and jammers, what a great joke.
But Garnet's swapping his position to try and anticipate the jump. He just doesn't know if it's going to be the regular air fireball or the demon flip. But he's hoping he runs into the arch. Yeah, he's hoping he runs into the arch.
All right. Gets the dive kick into the throw, and now we wait a bit. Yeah, forced to parry, but that's okay. Gaming just wants.
It's so hard to get in.
Drive gate right now, but he needs to find a way to annoy Garnet because right now it's Garnet in control.
Okay, I'll take that. And listen, but hook up by crook. I get a knockdown. Overhead. Here we come. Bolt. Throw. Can he walk up and do it again, though? That's the question. He gets a tick throw from the drive rush instead. That worked. Ow.
Could have been more jammers, you know, like that crush medium. There was no cancel on this, but definitely could have hurt a lot more. Watch out.
He tried to block the DP, I think.
Oh, wow.
Now went for punish counter into full combo gaming.
That was fantastic. Damn.
Ooh, and he's seldom used that time.
Esports are fortunate for their humor.
Use the EX Demon Flip once again.
Oh, this is match point now.
He's only got a backdash or a level 2. He's only got a backdash or a level 2 at this point. Ah, he's trying to catch something.
Do it again.
Not good. Not good. Not good.
Oh no, he's outplaying him, Chandler. He's scared of throwing again. He's not taking my friends. Oh, the jump.
He's got to do level 3. He's got to do the level 3. But unfortunately, it's actually not going to burn him out here.
It looked like he built a tiny bit of drive gauge there.
He's going to have to respect this because Gaming Crimson called him crazy. He might do something crazy again. He jumped. You're mad. Oh my god, he got him!
What a conversion, Gaming! Ridiculous awareness. He went for the jump, noticed the force knockdown, and immediately went for the big man level 3. Gaming gets his run back and backs 10 more points for Aegis. What an incredible day for Team Aegis.
Damn.
Not only that, what an incredible day for Gaming as well, leading into the remaining fixtures for Team Aegis for the remainder of this season. That is crazy. He's been on point.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Has to play twice, which means for the individual players, they're going to go 2 wins, no losses, 1 win, 1 loss, or no wins and 2 losses.
Yeah, guys, I think I'm actually going to call it today. Oh, I'm tired anyways, so yeah.
Really big players here, so
I'm okay. I'm done. I really hope you'll be enjoying the rest of Street Fighter League. Go to bed. I really have to go to bed, yeah. Good night, Jim Booney. I'll be hosting Capcom Fighters, and I'll be sending you guys over to the stream.
In the SFL right now.
So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Tomorrow we'll be back. Longer stream as well. I did a bit of a short one today, but tomorrow longer stream guaranteed. I hope you'll be enjoying the video that I'm going to be uploading today on YouTube. Definitely check that out if you haven't already. Check out the pro player sets. Check out the merch. Jimmy merch. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have fun with the rest of the Street Fighter League. I'll see you guys soon.
He was very passive and conservative.